Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go. Look at all you beautiful gearbots already here hanging out. Thank you guys for the support. For anyone that's new to the factory, I'm Balak. We're a family-friendly Christian variety game stream. We try to... Bighorn! It was Bighorn. How are you doing today, Bighorn? Good to see you. The wife also said hello. She hopes the new grandbaby is doing well. And we try to make the rounds through many survival adventure games that allow us to build, as we are all about building here at the factory. We like to build each other up, build his Christ's word out among the online home back at the grind. Very good. Yeah, it's like you're never even gone once you come back, isn't it? Hey Christian, it's so good. Hi friend. So good to see you back in. Hope you've been doing well, my friend. And so anyway, we play lots of games. We've been had a very full month. We are obviously doing a whole new schedule now, getting into the groove of evening streams. And so we're doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Saturdays we'll be here all day, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. All times are central. How is the new job, Balak, Mr. and the Mrs.? It's fantastic. It's such a blessing. It's keeping me very busy. It's there's a whole lot to it, but it's just I couldn't be happier. It's a lot of I go over plans and prints, building prints, to form estimates and submit bids for large jobs for a construction company that we do cold framed or cold formed steel. It's the metal studs that you build walls and whatnot out of. So we do the metal framing, drywall, and acoustic ceilings. But I work in an office. I have my own office, and I'm able to just pour over prints and spreadsheets and crunch numbers and make calls. And it's just been such a blessing. It's fantastic. God is so good. So it's been very good. I have a bit of a crick in my neck and my shoulder, so I kind of halfway thought about just putting a heating pad on it tonight and hanging out on the couch with the wife, but I miss you guys. And last week we were just got buried last week, so I wanted to pop in and say hello to everybody and catch everybody as we're able to. So for tonight, we are back into Space Engineers. I think probably we're going to round out the week, Friday and Saturday, running Space Engineers. Hopefully we'll be able to work our way through this amazing scenario in the game. If you were not with us on Monday, we started out the scenario and played through a chunk of it. I'll quickly explain what it is, but in this game, on the Steam page for the game, they support what's called the workshop, the Steam workshop. You're able to build things in the game and then upload those builds onto the workshop for the whole community to subscribe to and put those builds in their game. So you can build ships or bases, or in the case of Sarekh, the creator of this scenario, or some other talented creators, you can build an entire world, an entire star system, really, with multiple planets, lots of stations, lots of ships. You can tell an incredibly large and detailed story through the entire build and then upload the whole thing to the workshop. So we're playing a story basically in the game Space Engineers that was created by just another player, another engineer out there in the land that creates and builds things. His name is Sarekh, and he's created many scenarios that have been just undeniably, indescribably great. His builds and especially the stories. He has an entire universe of lore with generational history built behind it. There's actually going to be books coming out about it, and so we've really enjoyed playing his scenarios in the past. This one's very different from past scenarios that he's made. This one has some special rules that you're basically you're unable to use some of the mechanics that are naturally in the game, and so it's just a bit of an extra challenge. And yeah, I think that kind of catches us up. Hey, Anonymous.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome
Captain.
back in, sir. Good to see you. The wife says hi. So good to see you. How are you doing? So yeah, we're gonna get back into it today. When we left off on Monday, we had just got to a space station for one of the houses, one of the royal families that are in this story. And we made our way through that space station, got some coordinates for our next task, which was to go locate and dismantle multiple satellites that are around the system here. And we got rewarded with this large pod of different parts and stuff that we've incorporated into our ship now. And I did get on yesterday evening after work and did some work on the ship, so we're in a much better place than we were at the end of stream on Monday. Hi, Balak's wife, Anonymous says, and so that's where we are going to jump in today. I've located and dismantled 3 of the satellites. There are, I think, 9. There's either 7 or 9, and so we're right at one right now. You can kind of see it in the background there. Well, it's in the black of space. You'll see it in a minute. But first, we're going to start our stream the way we always start and open the factory here, and that is just with putting God first and getting our hearts and our minds centered in the right place to face the challenges of the world that we live in. And we do this just with a short daily devotional each day. We used to do this every morning, Monday through Friday, before I got the new job, and now it's just a great way to inject a little bit of extra scripture into the middle of your days. It's a fantastic way to do this, even if it's at the end of your day and you don't catch this till the evening times. It can be a great kind of a look back through the day and see what he was doing for you throughout the day. And And so this comes from a book called Jesus Always by Sarah Young. And basically, Sarah just takes a few verses of scripture each day and extrapolates the lessons from those and writes a couple of short paragraphs of, in modern terms, of how you can apply these lessons to your life. And it's been a fantastic resource. The wife and I have had this book. We were gifted to this. This was gifted to us a little over 10 years ago. And it's just been an incredible resource. I highly recommend you pick up a copy. It's only $15. You can still get it on Amazon or wherever you get books. But without further ado, for today, the 5th of August, year of our Lord 2026, the devotional for today comes from 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, John, and Philippians. Look to me and my strength. Seek my face always. I encourage you to let your heart rejoice whenever you are seeking me. Imagine an engaged couple, passionately in love. When the man goes to visit his betrothed, she doesn't open the door and blithely say, "Oh, it's you." Nor does he look past her as if she were invisible and ask, "Do you have anything to eat?" Instead, their hearts leap for joy because they are together. You are my betrothed, and I am the forever lover of your soul. Rejoice in the astonishing affection I have for you. Glory in my holy name. It's holy because it represents me. This name is above every name, yet you may use it freely to commune with me and worship me joyously. You are privileged to have such easy access to me. Some people glory in their wealth, achievements, beauty, or fame. But I invite you to exult in me, your Savior, Lord, and Lover. Glorifying me will strengthen and delight you, bringing power to your prayers and joy to your heart. Hallelujah for that. It is so encouraging that he really is always there, just a prayer away. Speaking of prayer, on a quick side note, we do run the Forged Bible Bot here on the stream as well as in the factory Discord. If you're not connected in there, or if you happen to have gotten kicked by a hacker that got access to one of my mods' accounts recently last week, get back in there. There's a link just below the stream. Whether you're watching us here on Twitch, YouTube, or on Rumble, you can find the factory Discord. And the Forge Bible Bot will allow you to share both your exciting celebrations and your good news of what God's doing in your life or in the lives of those around you, or anything that's weighing on your heart, any kind of troubles you're having or challenges you're facing, or if you know someone who is having challenges. We'd love to come together as a community and celebrate those achievements with you and pray for you and for your loved ones over any challenges or anything. So just use !prayer and let us know what's going on, or !praise, and that will post those praises and prayers directly onto the prayer and praise walls in the factory Discord. In that way, we like I said, we just love to come together with you as a community over those things. So anyway, this devotional from today, like I said, it came from 1 Chronicles 16:10 that reads, "Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always." And 2 Corinthians 11:2 reads, "I am jealous for you with a godly jealousy. I promised you to one husband, to Christ, so that I might present you as a pure virgin to him." And John 15:13 reads, "Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends." And finally, Philippians 2:9 says, "Therefore God has highly exalted him and given him the name which is above every name, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, and of those in heaven, and of those on earth, and of those under the earth." Amen. Hallelujah. Zacchaeus, welcome into the factory, and thank you for the lurk over on Rumble, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for the support. So again, guys, that just came from Jesus Always. It's a quick, easy way. It just takes a few minutes. You can inject the scripture into your life every day, no matter what's going on, and it will bring you that peace beyond understanding, beyond description, even in the troubled times. So with all that being said, let's hop into the stream. Hopefully, there we go. And we are going to get back into Space Engineers. We've got a couple thousand hours in this game, and I just, for a builder, it's hard to find anything better. So like I said, we have done some upgrades to the ship. Let's see if we're in running or walk. We are running. There we go. Let's walk around here. Top off our health and gases. We've got a nice cryo chamber here for respawning. Do I have food in my pockets? Still have a little bit of food in my pockets. These are PDAs. They have descriptions of anything you want as a builder to type into one of these little PDAs. In this case, Sarekh has put in instructions for tasks, as well as stories about the lore, the expansive lore of the entire universe, the Acme Empire that he's created, as well as personal stories, personal logs from some of the individual engineers in the Empire, and some of those will bring a tear to your eye, I'm telling you. So let's head outside. We are arrived at one of these stations here. Oh, better close the spacesuit, close my helmet. Alright, so some of the upgrades we were able to do at between the last satellite and the scrap ship that we had to go after is these thrusters here, the blue ones. These are ion thrusters. I mentioned it Monday, but real quickly, there's 3 different types of engine thrusters in the game. There are these ion thrusters, and these are for space. I'm going to go ahead and hide behind my ship out of the sun, the blinding light of the binary star system that this scenario takes place in. There are 2 suns that these planets revolve around, and they will give you radiation poisoning, cosmic radiation. If you're in the shade, you will be okay. Oh, temperature. I've got to remember this jetpack mod this scenario has is brutal. It takes your normally just on-off jetpack and turns it into a whole modular system. There are 5 different components. You have to keep those on you. They wear out. You have to get new ones. And I am out of one of them that is a thermal regulator. And so if this jetpack overheats, I don't really know what's going to happen. If it's going to blow up or it's just going to stop working and I'm going to be drifting lost through space. So we need to keep an eye on that. Anyway, so these ion thrusters only work in space. They do not work in an atmosphere. If you go down into the atmosphere of a celestial body, they will cease working and gravity will do its thing with you. These thrusters that are not on right now, let me hide in the shade here again, these are hydrogen thrusters. They run on hydrogen gas, so they are more expensive to run, but they work in atmosphere and in space. And then there's a third kind of thruster called atmospheric thrusters that only work on planets. They only work with an atmosphere. They will not function in space. So basically what we need to do here, what I've been doing, scrapping the whole ship that I went through yesterday and the couple of satellites we've been to, I need to do as much as I can in this little tug ship right here. We've got it connected to the bottom of the big boy ship. So I need to do everything just to give you a better view of it. There it is. We need to do everything we can in this little tug ship as radiation doesn't affect you and you're not using your jetpack. But any operations outside of the ship that I need to do, I need to remember I can't just use my jetpack like a normal jetpack in this game. You have to turn off your inertia dampeners, which is a feature of the jetpack where if you press forward and you start flying through the air and then let go of forward, the jetpack produces reverse thrust in the direction you're traveling to slow you down and stop you. If you're on a planet, it produces a constant downward thrust so that you don't just fall when you're not actively pressing up on your jetpack. So in space, if you start moving in a particular direction and turn off your inertial dampeners, you'll just keep moving in that direction. And that's the trick to playing with this jetpack so that it doesn't overheat until we get another thermal regulator. So you can see when the dampeners are on and off by the red triangle turning blue down next to the hotbar at the bottom of the screen. So we're going to turn them off, press forward a little bit, and then just float. So I'm not using my jetpack right now, I'm just free floating through space. And then we'll turn them back on again to stop us. So I need to try to remember to do that and not fry the whole jetpack. On a side note, here's some exciting news, guys. I've mentioned before that this scenario, I'm just kind of showing you a little look over of the ship. Help me keep an eye on my radiation as well. That builds up with the little orange circle down in the lower left-hand corner of the screen there. It's a little orange circle that'll fill up and it'll start killing me if I get radiation poisoning. I'll have to get inside and do something about that. So anyway, we were able to fasten together several modules. That's one there at the back, and then this section has a bunch of hydrogen and oxygen tanks, as well as some generators to create more hydrogen out of ice. And then there's this section in the middle is our big cargo section, and we have the helm up front, the cab. So all of these thrusters in blue are new. We've added these onto the ship. You'll see how that works in a little bit. It's different in this scenario. It's called a scrapyard type scenario. It has a mod in it that allows you to grind away. Typically in this game, when you grind a part, it takes the part and destroys it like this. You can see that thing is getting ground away, and I'm getting the components out of it as I'm grinding it. But what you would normally do is you would grind something like that, and then you would place a new one. We'll just, as an example, put a block on the hotbar here. You would place a block like this. Well, I don't have any steel plates in my pocket, but you would just place a block somewhere and then weld it up using the components. But you're not allowed to do that in this scenario, or it's not, encouraged. The way you're supposed to get components is by using this grinder mod. Let me weld this thing back up. You use this mod that allows you to grind loose a block from a grid. So I was able to go to the ship, the scrap ship that we had. This battery came from it as well. Am I still in the sun? Oh my gosh, I'm at 73% radiation. I was able to grind loose these batteries, these thrusters, and then maneuver them through space. I weld a new part called a weld pad. It's this little square plate here that you can see. You weld a weld pad onto the part, weld another weld pad onto your ship, and then bring those two pads together. You move the part that you're trying to get towards the weld pad, line it up just right, and they weld together, the pads disappear, and it's like you built that thruster on the ship right there. So that's how we added all of these new ion thrusters, so that we don't have to worry so much about hydrogen, because hydrogen has been an issue. So with all that in mind, let's go see what that satellite right there has in store for us. You see that temperature warning popping up now and then. That is the jetpack getting overheated. Alright, so let's fire this puppy up. Power is on. Let's get the thrusters turned on. I don't think I need the hydrogen thrusters right now. I'm going to leave those alone. And we need to disconnect from the connector, and we're off. Get into a little first-person view here. Where is that thing? Up here somewhere? Oh wait, I'm upside down. Right? Yeah, we're upside down. Okay, it's up there somewhere. I hope everybody's had a good week so far. We're halfway through the week full of opportunities that he's got for us here. Oh my goodness. Hello, sir.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome into the factory. I am Balak. So good to see you in here. Chat, I got distracted a minute ago talking about the mechanics of this scenario. and I didn't get to the point I was going to get at. Exciting news, I said. The creator of this scenario and so many others that I have spent countless hours playing and enjoying in this game, Sarekh, actually followed me and left a comment on the stream yesterday. It made my day. So good to see him pop in there, and here he is in the pixelated flesh. How are you doing, Sarekh? It's so good to see you, my friend. So good. We're doing so-so. We're doing so-so okay. We've got your fine ship, modular ship, upgraded to this point. We got all of the was it the Fulgor prototype ship? We got all the ion thrusters removed off of that and added on all over this bad boy. So we've got full maneuverability, pretty decently there in with the ions. Man, so good to see you here, my friend. So yeah, we're on, man, I think we're like the fourth, I think this is like the fourth satellite for House, is it Laporin? Who are we doing this for? I can't say this one. I'm gonna call him House Aaron. Arenianhet. I don't know how to say that one. So House Aaron, I'm pretty sure these are House Aaron's tasks. No, it's not House Aaron's tasks. I think it was LaForeign. I put the GPS in the locker, so we can't look right now, but anyway, this is the, where's the GPS? This is the Rakolta KEH8. That's not the, there it is. It's the Satco 8. So we still have those two. It is the Aaron. Okay, it's the House Aaron satellites that we're working on. This is satellite 8. We've still got 6, 7, and 2 twos. We'll have to go see what that's all about in a bit. But so yeah, we've knocked a lot of these things out. I accidentally, that first one was perfect. Awesome. Oh, the jetpack. I lost my thermal regulator and didn't have another one, so I'm hoping to find another thermal regulator. We need to kind of use our dampeners to kind of mitigate that somewhat. So let's see what this satellite has been up to, guys. Link status connected. The Rakolta Relay 9. Its target was the Khora dust ring. Mission phase, particulate sampling pass. Then it has some dates, some timestamps here. It did its orbital alignment. The Mark III ion grid output was at 61%. GSR Mark III stabilization was nominal. Particulate density increase detected. That seems good. That means we're probably going to have some nice resources in here. Maybe it picked up some platinum or some iron. The forward shielding oriented sample collector CE1 was deployed. The initial material analysis gave, oh, ice! Let's go! There might be some ice in here, chat. We need the ice. Silicates, 21.17%, carbon compounds, iron nickel traces, and then micro impact activity elevated. Uh-oh, hull stress within parameters. Electrostatic particle traps active, rotational velocity differential detected. That's not good. CE2 spectra. Oh, local debris cluster passed. Okay, close one. Cryogenic sample storage nominal. Trace radioactive isotopes identified. Dense ice fragment detected. Oh, minor course correction executed. Well done. Visual range reduced by particulate reflection. Who needs eyes? A quick reminder, if you're earning cogs here on Twitch for the factory, inject those cogs right back into the machinery, keep the factory running with those channel point redemptions, save up enough, and I too can be sightless for 5 minutes. Who needs sight? Magnetic interference plus 7%, static charge buildup stable, relay uplink shifted to low bandwidth mode. This satellite has done a job. Well done. Let's see what it has for us. Where are my dampeners? Oh no, was that my dampener module that wore out? Okay, we are actually, where's my jetpack? Oh my gosh, I don't have the thruster either. We need to get back to the ship immediately, if not sooner. Do a little correction here. This is not good, chat. Ugh. Am I good? Okay, I have mag boots stuck to the deck. Let's see if we have some more jetpack parts in here. Last of Us Gaming, welcome back in, my friend. Nice to see you again as well. The pleasure is mine. My jetpack just broke. And also I'm on the sunny side of things. So I have 62% radiation buildup. Let's find some jetpack parts post-haste. Okay, here we go. The tank is good, armor's good, cargo frame is a beast, so we can grab another thruster, or the dampener module, very good, that's what that is, and the efficiency module. Okay, so we are still without, what are we missing? I think just the thermal regulator. Okay. I think I need to go inside for a minute. We've got radiation poisoning here. Where's my... Oh, I turned my jetpack off instead of the dampeners. Panic! Panic! I'm dying. A very, very slow... Luckily, radiation poisoning is a very slow way to go, so we've got some time to adjust here. Okay, feet on the deck. I'm out of radiation. Oh, I have one left. Okay. Do I have... So this algae salad here, this is another thing we didn't talk about on Monday. Sarekh has created an entire cuisine, an entire culinary array of dishes. So the game has food in it. You can pick vegetables, fruits, grains. You can grow those things and then use a food processor block to make different recipes. They give you different buffs, the different foods, of course. But Sarekh has created custom foods. And I think there's more foods that he's created in his scenarios than exist in the vanilla game. And they all have great descriptions to them and everything. So this is the algae salad, a meal pack that was designed by the houses Arundel and Lecorin to support the body against the harsh environment of space. It does not fill much, but it does have a lot of nutrients and is rich in iodine. The enrichment process is relatively lengthy and costly, so it only gives you 6% food and 10% health, but 30% radiation reduction. And so that in a pinch will save your tail. And then this is the synth meat stew, made from organic plant and insect sources, virtually indistinguishable from real meat. It is served in a stew of fresh vegetables and grains, and it gives you 102% food and 25% health. I think this one, I may be wrong, maybe Sarah can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this one was one of the vanilla foods. Some of the other foods that he created are, let's search for meals here. We've got the roasted bread. Roasted bread is the traditional food to serve guests in the Acne Empire. Every house has their own way of making it, and it comes in sweet and savory variants. If you don't get a slice, you are not welcome. We've got the brasola. Brasola is a traditional mato dish made from spicy sweet ember lentils, roots, and a shot of stone wine. Got to get you a glass of stone wine if you visit the Acne system. It will burn right through the winters of the eastern coast of the homeworld. Like I said, they're all just so good. Let me say hello here as well. Welcome in on YouTube, the official Acne Empire YouTube account, hanging out. One bit of info about the modules. When I designed the scenario, there was no loss of integrity to the modules on the mod. This changed a day after release. If you get stuck without modules, it would be fair to use admin menu to add replacements. Thank you, sir. I didn't know that. That is good to know because it's been a little brutal. But there have seemed to have been stacks and stacks of modules. It seems like you've done a good job about supplying those. But yeah, the thermal regulator has made things a little trickier. On a side note, since you're here, I've only been playing games for about 5 years now. I didn't, grow up with games. I found Twitch and I found Space Engineers, and that's actually Subnautica is what really kicked it off for me. I was like, look at that, I used to be a diver, a commercial deep sea surface supply gas diver, and so I'm like, look at this game, you get in the water and all of this building. And so I bought a PC and started gaming, started watching Twitch, etc. I soon after found Space Engineers. Started off with Stationeers, went to Space Engineers, and I digress. There are a lot more squirrels in space than you would think. The point being, what was the point I was even getting at? Oh, I'm not a proud gamer. I play these things for fun. I'm not a 100%er. I have no qualms about using. As far as mods go, I really like to use quality of life mods are good. I don't like to take away from the intended purpose of whoever created the game, or in this case the scenario. So I don't like to play like God mode type mods and stuff, but I do like to play if something can just take mundane repetitive tasks and simplify things up a bit, especially after I've already done the intended grind of the game. So I am not too proud to do just that, and I'm not too proud to reload my save if it gets too bad. So with that being said, that prototype ship that you booby trapped, that was well done, sir. Since this wasn't on stream, guys, when I was playing a little bit more of this scenario yesterday, I found the scrap ship that I was to scrap for all the ion thrusters, but the instructions were to find the prototype, get the ship's logs so that you can bring the logs back to the station so we can know what the results of the test of the prototype ship were, and then you can scrap the ship. So like a good engineer, I looked for the logs first. I found them in the helm, which is the pilot seat. So instead of just opening the inventory of the pilot seat and getting the log out, I sat in the pilot seat. You know what happened then, guys? Sarekh's booby trap went off, and sitting in the pilot seat triggered a set of timers, event controllers, and turned the engines on full throttle, including the enormous, super big warfare ion thruster on the back of the ship, full throttle, full speed ahead. Before I could even process what was happening, my ship was 4 clicks back behind me and falling into the distance rapidly. The enormous gas giant of Khora is right in front of me, and I'm hurtling towards it, and I'm holding reverse. It's doing nothing, and I'm just panicking, like, what? Ah! And so that was fun. I reloaded. See, the thing is, I had recently turned off the antenna on my ship, the Laravel. I turned off the antenna because it's so big in your face when you're flying. So I like to turn it off. I put it on the hotkey, and so I can just turn it off and then turn it back on when I'm going to leave the ship. And I had turned it off, but I was parked right next to the prototype ship. So I was just going to go right there and scrap back and forth. And so I turn around my camera, I turn my camera around, and I see the shape of my ship disappearing in the distance. No antenna, no signal, no chance I was ever going to find it again once I did get a hold of what was going on with the booby-trapped prototype ship, if I could even figure it out before getting into the gravity well of Khora, the gas giant planet, and plummeting to my demise. So that was a reload, sad to say, but very well played. the next time I went to the ship, luckily I had saved it right as I save it when I have big milestones, so when I get to a new location and stuff. So I was just right there, and I promptly removed the log from the helm seat and then ground the space dust out of any event controller or remote or broadcast controller, anything like that. It had to go get that out of there. So anyway, moving on, guys. You've got to be careful with Sarekh. He's a devious man, a devious genius. But yeah, these foods, they're so cool. How we salugras are dumplings made from salt oat, spices, and grava, a sour sweet grape. Salugras are fried in vegetable oil and can be found on every table in the Southwestern Empire as a side dish. And then again, it gives you the stats there of what it does. What mead can be made with spice dust? That's a good question. One moment.
Welcome aboard,
Montana Mrs. Montana Misfit Faithful, welcome to the factory. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your Rumble crew in. For everyone who doesn't know, Faithful, that's Mrs. Montana Misfit. You can find her here on Twitch. You can find her on Rumble. She's everywhere. A fantastic Christian content creator who streams with her husband Soldier or Montana Misfit. If you don't already know this couple, go check them out. They're on Rumble, on Twitch. Like I said, you will not be sorry. They put on a fantastic show. They're very involved with their community. It's a wonderful community to be a part of. And for any of you raiders who don't know me, I'm Balak. We're a family-friendly Christian variety game stream, and we like building. We build things in games. We build each other up. We just love the building. Does space dust mead help with iter regeneration? That would be 100% negative. There's no magic in space, big man. Don't let's be silly. But God bless you, good sir. Thank you. God bless you as well, Faithful. It's so good to see you. How was your stream? Rumble doesn't tell me what you were streaming. I know earlier you guys were in some Pow World. I was doing a bit of lurking myself over there. Can we go back outside? Is it safe? Is it secure? I think we're okay. Our radiation, our food. I'm hungry. That's my thing. I'm hungry, mother. I'm hungry. Alright, we're gonna go back outside, brave the spaces. It was good, Miss Misfit says. How World with Soldier. Awesome. You're hooked currently? Man, I've seen it happen in real time. I saw Faithful, IB Faithful get hooked, and IB Fatbeard was right there behind her. And I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to try it. It struck me as a child's game at first. Oh look, there's the remains of all of my jetpack thruster modules. Yay. Okay. It struck me as a child's game at first, you know, with the graphics, everything's very cartoony and fluffy and everything. But also ice, it's 338 ice, chat. I was hoping for much more ice. There is a small reactor here. We don't need the reactor, but I will take the uranium out of it. So yeah, I haven't been playing games for a long time. We haven't watched TV or movies on cable or out of Hollywood for I don't know how many years now. But there was a phenomena that was a social phenomena you could not escape hearing about, and that was Pokemon. And that was a phenomena that at the age I was at did not interest me as an adult man working 9 to 5s throughout the week, and you know, I like shooting pool and shooting guns and playing cards, you know, things of that nature, reading books. So Pokemon I was not a fan of, and Power World seemed like, it just felt like, from what I could see, I was like, oh look, a Pokemon game, that's cool. But yeah, I've watched a bit of it. I've done some lurking on you guys. I've lurked on Yoshi playing it. I've lurked on Fatbeard playing it quite a bit, and I don't know. It's the graphics are still a little strange for me, but you know what? Valheim's graphics turned me off from Valheim for a couple of years after it got on my radar before I actually tried it, and I absolutely love Valheim. Why does that say there's no... Oh, because I just took the uranium out of that already. Okay. I think this one was a little bit of a bust. Very cool story. I'm glad it did such good work, but I think we're just going to grind it down, chat. I don't need any more ion thrusters on the ship. I don't have much room for any more either. I do have a large nuclear reactor on the ship now from the prototype. But yeah, so Fatbeard's been playing it quite a bit, and with my new position, my new job, I'm so blessed to have, but it does have me missing a lot of streams that I used to really treasure. And so I just have to catch like little bits and pieces now. Let's eat some of that algae salad, drop our radiation level down, and start filling our pockets here with the good stuff. And I like survival games. I like adventure, you know, and building. And so it actually looks like it might, in fact, be my kind of game. I don't know about the whole, you know, catching the pals or whatnot. I'd have to see, you know, how I like that or how that goes. I'm sure it's kind of, I'm a very left-brained kind of person, so once I kind of start something, I need to get it all and finish it or whatever. And yes, I'm aware of the Pokemon reference there. I wasn't meaning to make it, but gotta catch them all, gotta do them all. Oh, my energy is low. That was Akane language for your energy is low. He even gave the computer, your ship's, your suit AI, its own custom voice, its own language. He created an entire language to go along with his empire. I gotta hop in here and drop my radiation for a minute, catch up on chat. That's fair. Animation style can get to you. I love it because it has creature taming, catching and taming, and fighting and base building. Yes, so I saw the base building and I was like, I might have to try it, I guess. I'm not a huge fighter, you know, I don't play like PvP games much. I played Sea of Thieves for hundreds and hundreds of hours until all of that stuff that we won't talk about happened. But for me, Sea of Thieves was about the ocean. It was about being on a ship. I've spent some years really offshore, both on and in the ocean as a diver. I just love, I've got salt water in my veins. I live 2 blocks from arguably America's most beautiful beaches without, I mean, it's really not even arguable, but I love, so that's what Sea of Thieves was about for me. So I'm not huge on combat, but I'm decent at it, and I enjoy it okay. If it's a means to an end, you know. And so I may need to check it out. 3 things I love in games: the fighting, the base building, and the animals. The animal husbandry can be rewarding. It can be fun. I've played a lot of Icarus. If you haven't played it, you should really check it out. You would love it. There are lots of animals that you can tame. It's more of a realistic kind of a graphics, but it's a very much survival game, and building is by far the biggest part of it for me, which is weird. It started off as a extraction kind of game. You dropped in, you did your thing, and you left, and anything you did on planet during that mission was just gone. But then they added, due to the community wanting it, they added an open world mode, so you can really develop and build long-term bases and things like that. D-Regs TV on Rumble, welcome into the chat, my friend. Welcome to the factory. Good to see you. I'm gonna lurk though. He made me dinner, so I'm gonna go eat. Let's go. Well done, soldier. But I had you tabbed up. Thank you, faithful. That's so sweet. Much love. God bless you and your family. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you and soldier too. I do keep him in my prayers. I know he's going through some struggles with the recovery. So I do hope everything's going better and going well. And thank you again for the raid, for bringing your community over here. God bless you, ma'am. Akane Empire, I just finished an Icarus session before coming here. Brilliant game, awesome. So Sarekh, how long have you played? It sounds like maybe you just started Icarus. I've got I've got more time in Space Engineers than Icarus for sure, but man, I've got a lot of time in Icarus. If you're able to catch the opening of the stream, or watch any VOD that we have available here on Twitch, or any past live streams on YouTube, the first 5 minutes is just for people to queue up to the stream, and it plays. Uh-oh, we lost the solar panel there. It just plays a slideshow of various bases and ships and colonies that we built in different games, and there are many Icarus bases in there that I've gotten a lot of compliments on. I don't consider myself a master builder. I've seen some of the stuff that you guys build, and it blows my mind. But I'm a chaotic builder. I don't have a creative bone in my body, but once I start building something, it starts to take shape. Then I start getting ideas. I'm like, oh, you know what? We need to, have a pool there, or this could extend out into a porch, and this, that, and the other. So anyway, when it all comes together at the end, I've been told that we build some really neat stuff. So love to get your input on some of that. But yeah, Icarus is a fantastic game for building, and very challenging too. For those of you that don't know it, it has structural integrity. Gravity-based structural integrity, which Space Engineers has to some degree, very little of it really, but Valheim, if you're familiar with Valheim, it's like that as well. You got Icarus when it dropped. Okay, so not new to Icarus, but I come back periodically to expand my permanent bases and just relax. Nice, very cool. I'd love to see some of those as well. Too bad they don't have workshop support in Icarus. That would be amazing. But yeah, the bases I built in Icarus, I don't know, I've played Enshrouded a lot as well, and we built some really neat things in Enshrouded. It has a very unique voxel-based building system that is a lot of fun to work with. And so we built some really neat stuff in Enshrouded, but honestly, if I had to pick one game that I could have, it might be Icarus. It's certainly, as far as bases I've built, I think probably my most impressive favorite bases have come out of Icarus. There's a few mods, quality of life mods, that I use in Icarus, namely one that helps you to build circles, and it was a game changer. How am I doing on radiation? Not too bad. Jetpack temperature is nominal. Our pockets are filling fast. This thing is getting lighter by the moment. We need to be careful about bumping it. It will go hurling off into space, adrift for all of time. So I'm trying to think, Sarekh, what if I had to pick a favorite from your scenarios? Man, it's hard. It's hard to pick. I think probably I can tell you my least favorite. I mentioned before, I'm not a pro gamer. I'm not a proud gamer. I have a lot of fun playing games, but you're not going to come here to see like the best high quality gameplay. So Cauterized was less fun for me than some others. One reason, chat, that I love Sarekh's game so much. Oh, Bighorn, sorry, I missed you there, buddy. Wow, that was way up there. Oh no, I didn't miss it. That's just the Twitch chat over there. One reason I love Sarekh's scenarios so much is they are very much centered around building. So this game has a block in it that you can build called a projector, and you can then load blueprints from your, let's see, this has been a while. This has been a while since I've done this. Oh, it's B, right? What is it, like Control B? Is it just B? Shift B? F10. Yeah, F10. So you can see all of your builds and everything. And these are, you can save your builds as a blueprint, and then you copy that Yes, I know. I'm not going to actually... Oh, I can only do that in creative mode. Okay, well, so I can't show you like the big blueprint, but you can save your whole entire ship. Why am I out of body? I'm having an out of body experience. What's happening? What did I do, Chad? Did I freeze the game? My compass is moving, but my camera is not moving. Did I go into camera mode? Thank you, Sarekh. How did I... Oh, because I hit F... Is it F9 to go into the camera? I never use it, so I don't remember. But yeah, I think when I fumbled around the F10, I put myself in camera mode. Thank you. I couldn't remember how to get out of it. Anyway, so you can save your build. Like you could save this whole... They call it a grid when you put blocks together and build something. You could save this or that. You could save that whole ship with everything in it just the way it is as a blueprint. And then you can build a block called a projector that looks like this. You can build this little block right here, and it will help put me in the shade. Am I out? Okay. We'll just give that a second. There we go. So you can build this block right here called a projector, and then if it's powered, then you can turn it on and tweak its settings and load your blueprint into this projector, and it will project a hologram of your whole build, and you can then take your welder and start welding it up and rebuild an entire build from a projector. So Sarekh's, a lot of Sarekh's scenarios use that mechanic. He'll take different builds that he builds and saves as blueprints and load them into projectors, load those projectors onto ships, and then create a set of trigger events that you have to get to this particular place and read this particular screen or do some task, and it will then release and send that ship or turn on a signal to guide you to that ship with the projector on it, which will then project a project that you have to build. And it comes with a story, and it tells you why you're doing it, who you're doing it for. It's so rewarding, and it's so relaxing and fun to just sit back and really rebuild all of these creations that he has created and archived for us through his scenarios. They're a lot of fun. So I think my favorite one, if I had to pick one, probably Planetfall. So much. My wife said something about when I told her that you left a comment on my live stream. She thought that was very cool, and she said, "Yeah, tell him we love him. Except the heavy metal. There's too much heavy metal." So there are different levels of armor in the game, chat. There's light armor and heavy armor. And heavy armor requires an extra resource to build, cobalt. It's not the easiest resource to get early game. It's very, you use the cobalt to build metal grids, a material called metal grid, and you have to put those metal grids in the armor plating to build that heavy armor. And they're very heavy to carry, all the steel plates and metal grids, in order to build one block of heavy armor. So you can only carry so much in the game. Oh, and Twitch is an ad, so I'm talking to you over there at Rumble and on YouTube, and for my subs. Oh yeah, F9 is fixed camera, F8 is active, F6 is back. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so I did the F9 then. That's why it wasn't even moving the camera or anything. Got you. So yeah, it takes up a lot of your weight capacity that you can carry. We're just letting this radiation die down, guys. It takes a lot of your weight capacity up to carry around metal grids and steel plates, And so if you have to build, you know, say like an entire ship or an entire base out of heavy armor, it's a grind. It's a grind. A lot of trips back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again to your cargo containers to carry the material and go weld up. Like, you can only weld up, so normal armor plates, I want to say you can weld like 10 or 12 armor blocks, light armor blocks, with the amount of steel plates you can carry in your pocket. But with heavy armor, you can only weld up like 3.5 blocks, and then you're making a trip back to the cargo container again. So man, it is an ordeal to build one of Sarekh's builds, but so satisfying when you get it all done. It's just like, and of course, then you're heavily armored, so you've got that going. You can defend yourself against all the space pirates and everything. And Twitch, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out through those ads, the Twitch ads, the necessary evil that are Twitch ads. Have a little stone wine there in honor of the Acne Empire tonight. But yeah, so my wife gives you her kindest regards and respectfully requests less heavy armor. Alright, we've about got this bad boy brought to its knees. We will move on to the next one. We really need some ice. We really need a thermal regulator for our jetpack. I think what we're going to do, actually, guys, is on our way to the next satellite, we're going to go back past the Khora station in orbit around the gas giant Khora back here behind us. You can't even hardly see Khora right now. It's right there. You can just see it over the horizon. This mass in front of us is actually a tiny little moon off of Khora. I forget what it's called right now. I think I have it in a PDA, but it's just a moon of the planet Khora. And when we get out away from the moon a little bit, you'll see what I mean. But it is, the scenario is called Taming the Giant, and it is aptly named because that planet is enormous, even in terms of space. Alright, let's go park this bad boy and move on through the system back to the Khora station. We can offload some of these spare parts and food and work on getting those tasks completed. Don't forget, we are supposed to be bringing back spare parts, as well as personal equipment, as well as food. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Wait, where's my docking case? Is this the right camera? This can't be the right camera. This is the forward camera. Yeah, those are the gears right there. Where's the... Oh, that's what broke. I broke my docking camera. Okay, well, we'll just go into third-person view here. We better get out of the camera first, then we can go into third-person view. Shoot, I could have just dropped straight down, guys. Look at that. We were right there.
Would you have pizza for dinner?
Oh, yay! It's the pizza dinner night. Tonight is my wife's Friday, y'all. Let's go. Locked in. Let's shut down these thrusters. Although we do have the small reactor on board now, so we don't have to worry quite so much about running out of batteries. Again, where is the reactor? Okay, we're just going to take that in our pocket, search for the reactor, and there it is right there. Go ahead and throw that in there. This reactor needs a lot more uranium than this reactor. Yeah, let's put like 100 of this down there. This is a small reactor, but it's a large grid small reactor, so it's like 20 times bigger than the little baby small reactor on this ship. Alright, so let's get busy here. Offload this cargo, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, Acne Empire says you both have something in common with Beeble. Yes, I was just watching Beeble earlier. He's not a big fan of my metal grade creations as well. I remember it's so good, so much fun watching you guys play through your various playthroughs that y'all have had with. And I love Ager too. I very much enjoy watching Ager when I'm able to catch him as well. The scenario was definitely balanced against groups of people. Kudos to single players here. This scenario was balanced. I thought I read that it was one or two people.
Welcome aboard.
Kevin
Captain.
Leven, welcome into the factory, my friend. Space Engineer, is it game? Is it game? It is a game. It is a good game. I recommend it. If you're asking a different question, I need you to elaborate a little bit on is it game? But welcome to the factory. I am Balak. Good to have you here, my friend. Yeah, Sarah and chat, if you guys want to have a good watch, let's get rid of that there. That's the cockpit. Okay. Check out YouTube and go to Acne Empire. You can just click on his name here if you're in YouTube, get over to my YouTube, click on Acne Empire, go check out his videos. He's done some playthroughs with, you guys know Beeble from our Valheim streams. We often raided Beeblebum and Sarekh and Ager and Survival Bob as well. I like Survival Bob. He's got, I'm just going back and forth here. He's got a great energy to him, but I can't watch his streams. The language is pretty intense. We're a family-friendly channel. I'm a Christian individual, a Christian fella, and I just try not to, I try to limit what comes into my spirit, into my ear holes. But everybody's great. Foxy and Grumbles, the dwarf, it's so good. Yeah, go ahead. I have no idea what's the game based on. Oh, okay. This one here, indeed, for single player or two people, right? Oh, Planetfall, yes, was meant for up to 8 people. So are you Space Engineer too? Yes. Okay, Kevin. Real quick, Sarekh, yes, Planetfall. Gosh, how long did we play Planetfall? I played it for like a month, Sarekh, building it. I've got some screenshots in the Discord of the completely built out base, or maybe I'll send them over to your Discord if you'd like. But it's really neat when it all came together. But man, that runway, the whole runway, heavy armor. Well, that whole thing was heavy armor. Everything was heavy armor. But that runway, it encouraged me to build my first ever welding wall. So that was fun. But Kevin Eleven, yes, so in this game you are a space engineer. You can maybe see me right there in the cab of this ship. And so it's mostly a building game. You can do fighting, you can play multiplayer, you can play against NPC enemy factions or against each other in multiplayer. And so you build bases, you build ships, there's lots of weapons in the game. What I love so much about it is there are mechanical blocks in this game, so you can build moving parts, you can build hinges and rotors and pistons, so you can build things that move. You can program them to work off of buttons or to work automatically with sensors and timer blocks and things like that. It can be as simple or as complicated as you'd like to make it, but if you have the mind of an engineer or a builder at all, I feel like you would love it. You should definitely check it out. So what are we doing right now in game? We're well, at this very moment, if I can quit getting distracted by myself, I am trying to offload this this loot here into my containers, but what we're doing in the game on this series of streams here is why am I okay, let's only look at this ship. No, okay, I need to just get out of this and do it from the main ship. This is taking too long. Okay, so we're playing a scenario. It was created by another player and uploaded to the workshop on Steam for the game. You can build things and put them on the workshop, and this one is a scenario where an individual who's actually in chat with us today, he created this ship that we're on right now. He created dozens of other ships and space stations and planetary bases, along with a very in-depth story to go with it all. And we just have the simple job of being a small cog in a big empire-spanning machine that is the Acne Empire, and we are here to complete several tasks that we've been given by the various high houses of the empire, the like royal families basically, and the tasks are found in PDAs like this one, little PDA, a personal data assistant. This one, for instance, was the Imperial Decree on Khora. Khora is a large planet right back there behind us. And by decree of Her Imperial Majesty Nika II, Principa Imperialis, the Monia Palatina establishes a long-term infrastructure initiative for the industrial and logistical development of the orbit of Khora. The High Houses and their affiliated honorable houses signing this agreement are granted the right and obligation to execute Crown contracts for the construction of orbital infrastructure within 20 years, no later than Urba 1067, enabling permanent industrial use and resource extraction valued at 12,200 solidi annually, etc., etc. So that's what we're doing. We are doing some of these contracts for the overall development of this particular solar system in the larger Acne Empire. And it's a unique twist on the game because the time frame that we've been given here, it's set earlier than most of the game takes place, and so there are some crucial mechanics like artificial gravity, for instance, or jump drives that do not exist yet in this timeline. So we do not have the full bravada of a full-on space engineer. That goes there. Yeah.
That looks like an oil symbol at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, this stuff is all mixed up now. Because okay, I'm not going to sort this. I'm not going to sort all this on stream, guys. You're welcome. We're just going to stick that in there and then pull the food back out. I had all my boxes sorted so wonderfully, but let's see. We're going to need... Oh, where did it go? Where did the other meals go? These I need... Oh, this is it right here. These were my pockets. There we go. Okay. Those are the missions we're currently running. These four right here. Do I still have the prototype? I do. We can put this one up. We're done with this one. Finding the prototype. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the full bore class booby trap. Oh, sorry. You know what? If you're watching a game on Twitch, you're here for the spoilers. Sorry. Game like that type of is cool for ourselves too, because it's helped to think, build our muscle memory. Yeah, I mean, honestly, games have taught me so much about a lot of things. I mean, material sciences and animal husbandry and farming, and I mean, game developers are surprisingly thorough with their games. If they put something in the game, they try to make it at least loosely based on reality, if not nailing it down with reality. And so it's they can teach you a lot.
Like facts.
Okay, so let's get rid of this GPS waypoint. Oh, Sarekh, I don't know if this is a bug or anything, if you've still got your ears on, but whenever I try to... Now, I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. I haven't even played Space Engineers for a few months before you released this scenario and got me back in, but I think it might actually be a mod, so it might not have anything to do with your scenario. It might be a mod on my end. Again, I don't run very many mods, just quality of life stuff. For instance, the list of GPSs, what is that, SATCO 8. The list of GPSs can get very, very muddled, very long, very confused, and everything. So I'm pretty sure it's a mod that gives you folders in your GPS, so you can put like all of the Aranean hat quests together in one folder, and you can put like all of your asteroids that you find for different minerals in one folder. But folders were crashing my game playing this scenario, so I don't know if that's something that you would want to know about or not. But what was that? Satco 8? Was that 8, chat? 8. Okay, great. I feel glad to have you on stream today. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you as well. God bless you. We are very happy to have you here. Welcome to the family. GPS. Satco 8. Get rid of this one. It's gone. Alright, where are we going next? I also don't want to see unknown signals right now. We have enough going on. Okay. We're going, let's say, Satco 7 and 6 are approximately 100. Perfect. The orbital Khora. We're going back to the Khora orbital station. We're going to drop some things off, and you'll be able to get a good look at the gas giant Khora. Alright, so let's engage our hydrogen thrusters, get up to speed with the quickness. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, the thrust is so good. 80, 90, full speed. My wife said, don't be hitting nothing. That's sound advice. In-space engineers, they have fantastic destructions. If you like explosions, you have come to the right place. Because, oh wait, oh gosh, we're in the gravity well. We're in the gravity well. See that line right there across the middle of the screen? That means that is the horizon indicator. That means you are in the gravity well of a planetary body, and you will need to adjust for that. So let's get out of that immediately. I don't want to waste all my hydrogen flying through the atmosphere of that moon. See, look at that that giant down there. That is the giant of Taming the Giant coming into view down there. So see, we got a little bit too close to this moon right there. Man, that satellite was right on the edge of the atmosphere of the moon. I'm pretty positive I read that we are going to be going to the moon. Our ultimate goal here is to build a new science outpost. We've got to be able to house 4 scientists with all of the equipment and provisions that they need. So we will be building a base probably Saturday, if I had to guess, Friday or Saturday. We've got to do some work out here in space before we get down there, though. So, okay, we are out of the gravity well. Notice the horizon marker is gone. So let's conserve our hydrogen. I'm going to turn those off. We're going to run on ion thrusters only. Slowly nose back down towards the Khora. She's right down there. Again, we can't go, I don't think I can go in a straight line to the Khora yet, because I think we're going to hit the gravity well again. So let's just head straight out that way for a bit, and then we'll kind of turn back down and go down to the space station there. We'll get back up to full speed with our ion thrusters. Super cool to talk with you. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're here. Very glad you're here. We're here every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. It's we're in the U.S. I'm in the Panhandle of Florida, so it's Central Time, U.S. Central Time, 6 p.m. And then on Saturdays, I used to stream in the mornings, Monday through Friday. I was between work, and God has blessed me with an amazing new job that's got me back into my very own office Monday through Friday. And so we're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings now. My wife is the best one, and she's so gracious to share her time with me. And we just, I didn't want to let go of the community that we've built together, and we just have a lot of fun in here. So wanted to be there for it. Catch a W. Coming in with the lurk on Rumble. Thank you, man.
Welcome aboard.
And welcome into the factory. Again, good to have you. I was lurking on you earlier watching your it wasn't Call of Duty. What were you playing? It was Call of Duty-ish. I was finishing up some emails for work, and so I couldn't chat much, but good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for supporting the factory. But yeah, Kevin, it's good to have you. Love to come back anytime. We're here. We're all about supporting each other. Just we're here to spread the love, build up some hope and healing for those that need it. Alright, I think it's probably safe to turn down, so let's hit our dampeners. That will straighten us out. And we'll head straight down. As soon as those upward thrusters turn off, that means we're no longer going that way. We're going straight that way, and we can come off of the gas. I'm going to actually fire the hydrogen on for a second. Go ahead and get that trajectory straightened out. Boom. Those hydrogen thrusters are so powerful. Alright, let's turn all the engines off, open our helmet, and enjoy the silence of space for a minute. So we are 48 clicks out from our destination, guys. You can see that green number in the middle of the screen counting down. We're just going to be chilling for a minute. I enjoy the travel time. Sarekh did mention in the scenario description that you can use the spectator camera to shoot ahead to the next point, and then, you know, not warp, but teleport your body to the position of the spectator camera if you don't like these long travel times. But 45 clicks, that's going to take us, I think, about 5 minutes probably to fly there. So we'll just enjoy each other's company for a minute. Make sure I'm all caught up on chat here. Oh yeah, I knew I missed something. Akane Empire. Yes, folders are definitely a mod. Yep, maybe one I want. Oh, you haven't. Oh my gosh, you absolutely need it. Oh, man, you're definitely missing out. You know what it's like. You know what these GPSs are like. First one I'm hearing about them, but a GPS mod would explain that the color coding of the coordinates has changed. Oh well, actually, so the color coding might have been my fault. With the GPS. So on all of these, some of them, when you open a PDA that has, let's see, like this one right here, when you open this, you see it has GPS coordinates embedded into it. And I know you know this, Sarekh. I'm talking to everybody. If there are GPS coordinates in a PDA like this, it'll highlight this button, create GPS marker. And if you create that marker, it will give this hexadecimal color tag to that GPS point. What I did was on some of them, when they don't always pull in all of the coordinates. So the GPS, the PDAs off the GPS do typically work fine, but if I find a bunch of information on a screen, like in a terminal, if I find a desk in a space station that has information in it telling me about a task I need to complete, I'll open that screen, it'll look like this, and you can just use regular computer shortcuts, so you can highlight everything. You can even actually just click Control A, you highlight everything. Control C will copy all of that text, and then you can go into your GPS, create a new GPS, and do like this right here. This one, for instance, I pasted all of this information right here off of a screen, and it contains some GPS coordinates. So I will then manually copy each coordinate and paste it down here into the X, Y, Z coordinate boxes to put that GPS waypoint right where it's supposed to be. And you also have this color box here where you can tell the system what color you want that coordinate to be. So in the process of doing all of that with these, I may have messed up some of these colors there, sir. Some of them, like this one, I think probably this 75C9F1, this is just like the default blue color of any GPS point in Space Engineers. I think all of yours have a custom color, but I think I probably just didn't get that color carried over on all of them. The color coding does help. If you use it and you use it correctly, it can really help you kind of keep an eye and figure out what's going on with the GPSs. But the folders, man, the folders that's the way to go. See it, I don't know if you noticed it, it gives you this extra line here, folder name. So you would just click one, and if you type something in here, it will, as soon as you click off of this line or hit enter, it'll add right up here at the top of the list a folder with that name in it, and then you just double click the folder and it opens up a new screen here with only the GPS points in that folder. And then you double click the folder again to get back to the main, this screen. And so you can have, like I said, you can have folders for mineral deposits, bases, lost ships, however you want to sort things. Little known Space Engineers fact, says Sarekh, you don't even need to do that. If you open a panel with GPS coordinates, it will already be in your GPS tab. You just need to double click it there within 10 minutes to show. That was a little known fact. I did not know that. I mean, I'm not like, Beeble or Sarekh here. I've got like almost 2,000 hours in Space Engineers. So I've spent some time in it playing, but I'm no genius. So I love learning, though. I love being inspired, and I've always been an apt pupil. So I love to learn new things. I appreciate you sharing that. I did not know that. I thought that you had to copy and paste it. I still kind of like the copy paste in some cases, because you put such great information in those LCD screens. It's good to have that as a reference when I click on a GPS point in my list. It'll just to be able to, click here, and that one is a bad example. To click here and see the GPS coordinates here, what it's called, but also that this GPS came from the House of Khora tasks. I like, having the little extra bit of info is handy. Very good. I'm gonna kill where are we at? 12 clicks out. We probably got a good minute, right? I'm gonna kill the overlays here and the HUD, and we can just kind of enjoy the beauty that is space for a minute. Look at that planet, you guys. That entire giant, I mean, it's a gas giant, right, Sarekh? I haven't been down there, obviously, but I mean, it looks like Jupiter, right, guys? In games like Space Engineers, you never stop learning. There's always some new neat thing to master. It keeps me on my toes. That's good to hear, even for you, that it's like that, because it's certainly been like that with me. I mean, you watch creators like, what's his name? It's driving me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. The dread mechanic, I think. Guys, there are people that use hinges, rotors, and pistons to build lines of blocks stuck to other lines of blocks that bend at a hinge and are controlled by a script on a programmable block, and they're able to use their directional keys like you would use to walk your character in a game to move those two rows of blocks with hinges, and now you have legs. And they put entire builds together. It's a ship with arms and legs and a head and swords and guns. Yes, guys, they build mechs in this game. Entire, enormous, oh my gosh, I lost track of time. We're hydrogen thrusters on, dampeners on. Please do not wreck into the Khora orbiter. This is why you never point directly at a GPS waypoint when you're flying through space. Never point those crosshairs right there. Never point them right at where you're going, because sometimes things will happen and you can slam into some things. And again, that brings us back to, do you like explosions? Okay, guys, so we have made it. We are at the Khora orbital space station here. Dread is a magician, straight up, no discussion. Puts all my things to shame, and such a nice person to listen to and write with. That's so cool to hear. That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome in, Destroyer coming in on Twitch for the 35 stream streak. What a legend. Thank you, Tess, for being here. thank you for the support. The 35 stream streak, that is huge. Hey yourself. Also, the wife is waving big excited hays right at you, Tess. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so we have made it back to the Khora space station, the Khora orbital space station here. This is where, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, this is where we need to get things dropped off, like the personal supplies and food supplies, and we're after our reward, which I gotta look at the PDAs again. I think it's this thing right there that's floating down below right there. Over a month streak. Wild, I know it. And it's actually, you know, I streamed, 35. That's crazy because I streamed 5 days a week. Sometimes on Saturday would make 6. And you guys are in an ad. Tess is doing good. Tired from lugging around lumber all day. Got my back sunburnt, but I'm all good. I remember those days, my friend. Tess, I think you may still be, yes, you are still subscribed, so I can still talk to you. We're going to just chill out here on YouTube and Rumble for just a minute, guys. Wait for our friends on Twitch to come back, and they're back. Awesome. That was very quick, very handy. So, Tess, it's actually been way more than a month, though, right? Because I streamed 5 days a week, so that right off the bat is 7 weeks for 35 streams. And then for the last few weeks, I've only been streaming like 3 times a week. So, even if you weren't sub, you have Turbo. Yeah, it's good. Turbo, guys, it's like $13 a month for Twitch Turbo. I mean, not everything Twitch does is, honorable and to be, propped up and supported, but it is a fantastic platform to come together and to love on each other and to share our builds and our everything, just to encourage one another on. So if you like Twitch, if you're on Twitch, it's $13 a month to get Twitch Turbo. You never have to worry about another ad again on anybody's stream. I can't suggest it enough. We're so close to 170. I know Tess is referring to on Twitch my subscriber goal. I have a goal on Twitch and YouTube. I haven't set anything up on Rumble for that yet. Rumble guys, you guys are gonna have to, I need some help. I need some love on Rumble to kind of get with the program there. I don't have emotes or any kind of goals or anything, but yes, on YouTube, we have a goal of, where are we at? Let me look at that over there. We're almost up to 30 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 26, I think. And on Twitch, where I started this streaming adventure 5 months ago now, we have a goal of 170 followers on Twitch, guys. We are at 167. It's absolutely humbling. You guys warm my heart. I don't know if this is up or down, but I'm going to flip around this way because it's, yeah, sunny side up. That sounds right, sunny side up. Alright guys, so we're going to need to do a little bit of inventory management here as we look to dump some of our cargo off and complete some of these tasks for the High House. Is it Aram? I think Arain? I think that's who this station is for. So let's go have a look real quick for those of you just joining us. This station is something to behold. So I mentioned it before, guys. This scenario takes place in a timeline before artificial gravity generators have been invented. Oh, put your space hat on, sir. Also, before jump drives have been invented. So it's really very much like reality. Like, we are living here in the 21st century. We have space stations. We're out there. We're in space. But it's all zero gravity, right? You've all seen videos of, oh, jetpack. Maybe there's some jetpack parts in here I didn't get. We're just going to kind of slowly drift over here, guys. So we have space stations. You've seen videos from the International Space Station. Everybody floating around in zero gravity. Let me get rid of the HUD for a minute here. So this scenario is like that because there's no artificial gravity. So there's no, like in real space stations, sorry, that's an automatic door Sarekh has set up with a timer and a proximity sensor probably. So like in real life, there's no up, there's no down. see in this corridor right here, let me turn on my mag boots, turn the jetpack off there. So we're just walking around stuck to the metal surface here. So this is the floor, right? That's up. This is down. This is looking cool. Yeah, I love Space Engineers Test. It's very different from the halls of Valheim, but man, we've had a lot of fun in it. We're playing a custom scenario, and we are honored tonight with the creator of the scenario, Sarekh, who built all of this that we're playing our way through, including the story and the lore. He is hanging out with us tonight. Destroyer here on Twitch is a fantastic friend and supporter of the channel. A good friend. Glad he's here as well. So that's up, that's down, but there's no gravity. So is that screen upside down? Is that person upside down? Or are we upside down? Wait, hold on. No, that's a bed. Okay, so that means this is actually up and that's down if you want to go to bed. But if you want to read that screen, wherever that was at, this is up. How cool is this, you guys? Like, it's like a real space station. No zero gravity means no up, no down. Everybody's just floating around, drifting around, doing their things in zero gravity. If you want to wash your hands and make a cup of coffee, you just flip around and stick to the ceiling here. Now we're walking around on the ceiling. You want to take a seat in the bench, you sit on the floor. You want to sleep, you got to sleep on the wall. It's so cool. No. I'm honored by everyone playing my verbose stuff. Verbose it is. It's, man, the amount of time and effort that you've put into all this, Sarekh, is humbling. It's amazing and very, very much appreciated. So this was the first place we came, guys. Our first task was retiring the Pioneers. The Pioneer stations are what remains of the construction era of this station. A modular hub station that was disconnected and served several purposes through the last few years, but the systems are nearing their intended end of operations and should be retired. Find them and disassemble them. Use what you need, scrap the rest. And there's GPS coordinates for that. For 3 of those, which we did go scrap all of those. But yeah, that's just the kind of example of what he's created here for us to have fun with. Interesting little bit of Space Engineers trivia for those masters of the porcelain universe. This is a toilet, and if you have a seat, let me turn my hub back on. You can, well, you can't see it right now because my energy's full, but this will charge your batteries. You recharge your batteries having a seat on the toilet. There's more than the 3 in there if you open it, by the way. Oh, let me go double check because I did the Pioneers already. I just had 1, 2, 3 though. I mean, I know I didn't just manually copy them over. I had to have opened it. Unless, were they on a PDA also? Maybe I had the PDA and I saw that and, yeah, no, this one's just the 3. There were other screens in this station that gave me the, I think this was the same place I got the... No, these satellites came with the Satcos, right? So yeah, I got the Pioneers, and then I got the Mizul, Leporin, and Aranean Het stations, I think, from this station. Oh, he spoilered something. Now I have to look again. What am I missing, guys? So what is this? This is inset LCD panel. No way of knowing which one it is. Let's go to a screen here. Let's search for LCD. Inset LCD panel. It could be one of 6, it looks like. Oh, also Tess said, tell the wife I say hello. Wife. Destroyer says hello.
Hello!
You could probably read. Oh my god, I still have my camera off. Sorry guys. We were enjoying the majesty of space and I forgot to turn my face back on it. It'll come up later. Okay. Alright, so I don't need to worry about going through all these. Okay, sounds good. Oh, that's funny. I have been careful to always activate the survival kits as I found them, just in cases, so I can have respawn points. But yeah, look at this station, guys. Let's take a little look around here. It's so cool. I love the unidirectionality. Oh, I got turned around. We already came that way. I love the unidirectionality of the stations. It's just so good. Let me turn my dampeners off and it'll give us a real feeling of floating through space. Why is this door not opening? Is that door still open? Why is this door not opening? There it goes. Just floating through. See the module, the hallway module here, it flipped over. The floor is on that side, and then in here, the floor is on the ceiling. Okay, now I have to send greetings as well. The Empire sends greetings to the wife. Awesome, baby. Sarekh also sent, the Empire sends greetings to the wife as well.
Yay! Thank you!
So these have regrown. We should probably pick these again and see if we can plant them again, but I'll need to go get the seeds out of the ship. But yeah, look at this. This is like the garden here, guys. Actually, we probably need to do this at the Khoran station. It has the big farm in it. If I remember right, it's bigger. Although we got to cook a lot of food, y'all. We should probably get all of this as well. We'll go do that here in a second. But yeah, look at that. I mean, there's the kitchen. Up, down. But if you want in the lockers, you're going to need to go this way. Up, down. I love it. I'm easily entertained. What can I say? Is this the right way to go out? I think this is the right way to go out. Yes, we have done it. We're back at the Upside Down Commander.
You're being a big bully. You're finding my...
I'm having to... It's so weird floating around with no dampeners. I mean, it's cool though. It's an extra challenge, you know? And it makes it feel more like space, you know? Like real space, like our space up here. Alright, so which way? There we go. So let's go get a hold of... I don't know what I want to do first. I guess let's hop in here in our little tug ship. Oh, oh! The no dampeners is getting me, y'all. There we go. I made it. Okay, so we just need to get this ship's inventory displayed. There is a spare parts bin that we're supposed to go in. Let's hide empty and search cargo. That's Vargo. Okay. So we want this connector. How does it put... I've never understood that, how it puts resources, materials, components, that's the word I'm looking for. How does it put components in the hydrogen tanks when you like drop all? You know what I mean? Alright, so let's just dump as much of this as we can so we can think clearly. Okay, so first off, personal equipment. That's this stuff. There's a special spot for all of that. So we'll put that in there. And then, is that all of the personal equipment I've gathered so far? Okay, and then I want this stuff in my pocket. All of the food. We'll go see what we can whip up. Also, I think let's take the actual meals. I don't know if I want to fill the food order yet until, I mean, I don't want to run out of food for me, you know? Let's just take all of it and I'll go read the PDA on what we need. Okay, so there's all that. Let's make a run with that, and then we'll come back and do the spare parts. Components in the tanks are definitely a mod that would not be possible. I wonder what mod would be doing that though. Because other than the mods that came with the scenario, the only ones I run are like, there's one that has some extra LCD images. There's some ocean images I like putting on my TV screens. There's the GPS folders mod, the sneaky sounds that makes your drill and your grinder not so loud. There's a mod that makes the welder eye strain is the name of the mod. It makes the arc flashes from welding not as bright. I mean, just little stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to go through my list and see what's doing that, because yeah, that's not right. Okay, we want to leave that on, disconnect. Oh, we are going to need these on. Ah, I was too slow. Go, go, go. Okay, we did it. I'm going to turn the hydros off. All right, let's go find the connectors. I actually highlighted them on the HUD so I could see what was what. There's, oh no, that's going to be, well, it's not a big problem, but I'm going to have to hand load the personal supplies, guys. It has a small grid connector on it, and I do not have a small grid connector on this ship. So let's make our up, down. Hello, beautiful lights.
Puppy out.
Oh, okay. The puppy is going to take the wife for a walk.
Come on, Marcy.
Oceans rock big time. More LCD images for them. Yes. We'll so definitely make ocean scenario. Oh my gosh. SE2. Where are you at, Sarekh? I've had so much fun in it. I actually did my first workshop contributions in SE2. I made three different ships that are different. They have different functions, but they're big carrier ships. Am I in the sun? Yes. Oh, dampers. Gotcha. Can I just stand right here and be in the shade? Am I in the shade? What's my radiation doing? Okay, we're all good. I'm just gonna stand right here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. SE2 is so amazing. So I made a big carrier that's like a fleet carrier for fighters and whatnot. And then I made a big carrier that is a salvage carrier. I mean, it's got like big grapple arms that come out, and you can like reach out and grab a down ship and bring it back in, so your grinder ships can go to work on it. It's also got like a built-in grinder pit on board. And then what was the other big third one I made? The fighter, the grinder, and then the other one was just like a capital colony ship, you know. But they're cool. They're in the workshop for SE2. But yeah, man, I've just got salt water in my vein. All the regular gearbots here know full well that I love my water. Okay, so these are personal supplies. Oh, I should have grabbed the tanks. Oh, that's taking them somewhere. I think, didn't it say, let's go take a look at our instruction manual here, guys. Yeah, so my dad got me scuba diving when I was 7 years old. And I knew then that I want to be a deep sea diver when I grow up. You know, it sounds like a silly thing a 7-year-old would say, but I meant it, and I did it. I went to the Ocean Corporation in Houston, Texas, and became a ADC certified commercial diver, and I worked in the Gulf of America for about 6 years. 6-7 years. It's very hard on the body, but I just love the ocean. Salt water in my veins. I can't get enough of it. Any game that puts me on or in the water, I'm there, even if there's no building. All right, so let's look at the instructions here for spare parts, for instance. Khora station tasks. Getting spare parts. We are getting regular supplies of spare parts for our operations from the core world, but redundancies are always welcome. If you can get computers, construction components, small steel tubes, motors, or displays into our designated cargo hold, I just realized I'm reading spare parts instead of personal supplies, but we'd be very happy. Filling up one small cargo container should do the trick. We have prepped an intake connector on the side of the station for that and named it accordingly. Reward: we will have the means to redirect a hydrogen transporter close to the station that you may use. That would be very good. I didn't catch that the first time. I think I might have stole it. Was it already here? Is it this black module? Full of gases? Gas tanks? I think I might have taken it a little prematurely, but it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do the tasks. Alright, so where's... also, I didn't notice the first time on this spare parts, guys. It's specific spare parts that we're looking for here. We're looking for computers, construction components, small steel tube, motors, and displays. So I need to probably get these in my pocket right now. So that's the wrong button, sir. Is that the right one? Okay. Getting personal equipment. Here we go. I've been sailing for 27 years now. It will never not humble me to be on the city. That's amazing. No, the transport will come in when you fulfill a mission. Okay, that's what I figured. The way you normally do things, there'll be a trigger for it. Man, sailing though. So I've been 327 feet below the surface. I've spent cumulatively, I don't even know. I mean, months and months and months, if not over a year, in water, underwater diving. I would typically be down for about 4 hours at a time, and depending on the depth, and then you come up as fast as you can and get in a decompression chamber on the surface on the ship to do your decompression. So you want to get up and out of the water as quick as you can so the next diver can get in and get back to work. It's very expensive to have a commercial dive vessel on a job, but yeah, I've been in the water for I've spent more time in water than anyone that I've ever met other than other divers. And then being on the water, much more than that, years and years, cumulatively, like literally not been on the water for years, but like I've spent years on the water. I would typically be gone offshore for anywhere from like 5 or 6 weeks up to my longest haul was, or hitch, my longest hitch was 100 days. So typically, usually like 6 weeks to 2 months, 6 to 8 weeks at a time, I would be at sea, and I did that for several years. And then I'd come home and I'd be home for 2 or 3 weeks or so till I was ready to go back out, call the yard, and within a few days they'd tell me, okay, be at this heliport or be at this port on this day at this time. You're going to be catching this chopper or this crew boat. Out to whatever the job was, out to whichever one of our dive ships I was going to be going to. So I've spent a lot of time on the water, and then just for fun, I'm a scuba diver, of course, also, and so I scuba dive whenever I'm able to, and I love just getting out on the boat and playing and skiing and all of that. All that being said, sail time, I've never sailed. I would love to sail. I never have actually been. I've been on sailboats, but I've never been underway on on a sailboat. I've never actually sailed. That's awesome. Okay, so we're expecting some new projects to be announced by the Moenia Palatina shortly, and the director wants to be prepared for more personnel. We are taking everything you can get your hands on in terms of grinders, welders, drills, bottles, power packs, med kits, suit modules, flare guns, weapons, you name it, we want it. Okay. Filling up half a small cargo container will be enough. We've prepared an intake connector on the side of the station for that and named it accordingly. A transport with modules you may use for construction of the science station on the surface of Libenes. That was the name of the moon. Libenes, probably. Will be called Libenes? Libenes. I'm going to go with Libenes. Okay, so that's good to know, but how do I know if it's half of a container full yet? Okay, so we need that one. Stop pushing the wrong button, sir. And food supplies is the last one. Okay, so yeah, how do I know? Let's go take another look at the station here, guys. I guess if we look at a control panel, we'll be able to see the cargo box that is being filled up, and then use that information. I'm overheating my jetpack again. Okay, let's turn around the right way and see if we can land our mag boots right on that surface with no dampeners. Yeah. Okay, we did it. We're walking now. And am I out of the sun again? Yeah, we're fine. Oh, I am starving though. 6 food, 102 food. Yeah. I always wanted to be able to dive. I can't go deeper than about 1.5 bars because of an ear deficiency. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Diving is such an amazing thing. So many skills to master, such a cool head to keep. Yes. Commercial diving, of course, is very different from scuba diving. It's all you have to do is be able to sink. And, take the pressure, of course, but there's no, actually, you really don't. I mean, there are some people with certain inner ear problems that fell out of dive school when I was going to school for it, but really one guy I can think of that wasn't able to do it. But I mean, it's not like diving or swimming in the water, because you have your dive hat on, so you don't have you're dry, and I mean you're compressed, but it's different than the water pressing in on your eardrums, on your tissues. It's just an overall body compression. We do have one more ad coming up, guys, in 1 minute, just over a minute. So please do bear with me. I appreciate you supporting the factory. But yeah, it's way different. But either way, scuba diving or commercial diving, when you why can't I see anything in here? What's going on here? What am I looking at? Oh, okay, there we go. Either way, you I already pulled everything out of there. Okay, we need to go refill. I wanted to look and see if I could see where it's going. So the thing is, you have 0 time to recover from any kind of mistake. Chances are, if you mess up, you're gonna be hurt real bad, or die, or be dead. Scuba diving is actually incredibly safe. Without exception, anyone that ever dies scuba diving, they did something they weren't supposed to do. I mean, very minusculely common is equipment failure, but if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you should have a backup piece of that equipment, and you should have a dive buddy with you that you're able to breathe off of until you're able to get the situation, or get to the surface. So yeah, you got to be careful, you got to be smart, but it's so much fun. It's for any of y'all that have never been and spent time in our oceans. We have one planet, 2 worlds. It is a whole nother world beneath the waves out there. It's indescribable. Okay, so where was that stuff going? Oh, here's all the... No, that's the connector for spare parts. So I dumped a bunch of stuff in the spare parts connector, and I guess it was some of the wrong stuff. We saw a minute ago, it listed very particular items they want, so we're going to need to get all of this back out of here. Oh, look at all of that beautiful ice. We could probably go get that stuff. And where was this? Okay, so we need to get back in here, guys, and get empty out the kitchen and the lab freezer so we can make sure and fill the food order. Oh, and look at all of this in a locker. Is there a thermal? Look at that thermal regulator. We're going back inside, guys. We're looking for lockers number 3. Small cargo container ice. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Small cargo personal supplies. So we need to get this number up to, what would that be? 7,800, basically. Did I do that right? 17,500 would be, well, it's 300, it's almost 400 less than 16,000, so it'd be 7,800. We need to get this number up to 7,800 with tools, but we can also put these jetpack modules in there. We've got a bunch of those, and they're kind of heavy. And can I just put that right now? Okay, that'd be cheating. So yeah, we'll go get our spare jetpack modules that are truly spares. I can't access anything from here, right? No, this is an in only. And then we've also got way more bottles than we need. We'll get the bottles. We'll get those in there. But first, before that, we are going to let Balak stretch my hip and my back, and I'm going to refill my tea and have a little bite of this pizza dinner that I just got served. So I'm going to take a quick 10, guys. This will be a fantastic moment for you to call your mom or hug a friend or a roommate, go touch some grass, look at the moon, look at the stars, think about space engineers, or if you'd like, we'd love for you to hang out and play the Forged BibleBot word game, which is just a basic word jumble game. Is it going? There it goes. You just take these letters and type out in chat any words that you can think of that you can make with these letters. You'll get points, and if you are able to get the right words to unlock the padlocks up top, that will unlock the hidden verse behind each round. They're 5-minute rounds, but the round will end if you are able to unlock all of the padlocked words. It'll keep a leaderboard going for all of your points. And if you can think of a word that has more than one of the letters there in it, there are little number superscripts on the letter tile. So you may have more than one E or N or something. There'll be a little number there. So you guys have some fun with that. Check out your other friends, and we will be right back in just a few minutes. Love you guys. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Oh my so lucky blessed belly. It was so good, guys. Oh, I'm wiping the remaining mozzarella and pizza sauce and bacon off my face. I don't need anybody calling me pizza face. I had enough of that in junior high.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yoshi OST on Rumble, thank you for bringing your community over here and for raiding the factory, my friend. How are you doing? I saw you drawing your animals earlier. Did you get into any games, or were you doing all the animal drawing? King Amos, welcome back into the factory as well. So good to see both of you and the whole community. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Balak. We're a variety, family-friendly variety game Christian stream, and we're playing some Space Engineers this week, running through an amazing custom scenario built by another engineer, another player to the game, and uploaded to the workshop on Steam. And you just caught me right at the end of my dinner break. So good to have you guys. Thank you for coming in. Yoshi, God bless you. If you got a raid and run, I understand. It is right at dinner time. It's right at bedtime, etc., etc. Oh, it was so good, King. I got pizza. I got a chicken and bacon pizza with some little Parmesan bread bites. Oh, so good. I think I might have gotten most of it off of my face, hopefully. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I didn't. Oh, it was so good. It's been a long time since I had pizza. I've got like heartburn, indigestion type stuff nowadays that makes it a little harder than it used to be. Whoa, 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 I don't have dampeners on, I forgot. Dampeners. Or my jetpack. Okay, sorry guys, I was potentially floating out towards space. Hey, Yoshi with the raid on Twitch also. Thank you so much, my friend. I know there's a whole lot of buttons to push when you're closing out these multi-streams. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your community over to see us. So good to see you, man. Pizza, was it? I'm aiming for some tomorrow. Let's go! Where is that thing? Also, because you said so many nice things about the food mod, I'm trying some cooking content stuff soon. Oh, cool! Showing how to create Akinen foods. There's a whole concept. Oh, that's cool, man. I gotta check that out. You're, some cooking content. Okay, so that makes it... When I hear that, I think streaming, but I mean, you don't stream, right? I think I've tried to find you before. So we'll just be looking for some, maybe some instructional cooking videos. I know that, I think some people have tried to make some of your dishes before. Sounds yummy. It was so good, Yoshi. Chicken, bacon, cheese, bread, spaghetti, pizza sauce. Like, oh, how can you go wrong? My heartburn will probably have second thoughts here in a little bit, but, you know, hashtag worth it. Thank you again for coming in, my friend. It's good to see you. It was good to catch you on today. With my new work, my new job, I've got a wildly different schedule than I've had for the last 6 or 7 months. So it's difficult to catch a lot of you guys now. So I was very happy to catch you earlier. Okay, chat, we need all of the things here. So let's get those backpack. Okay, it said it wanted, I have 21. We can spare some medical kits. Why? Oh, those are in a locker. We'll go inside for those. Oh gosh, what did it say it wanted? Motor components, construction components for sure. I've got 3,000 of those. Let's just, how many can I can't even take all of those, right? 500. 1,000. Okay, we'll take 1,000 of those. Jeremy, make sure I'm all caught up there. Uh, oh, where are my manners? Chat, if you guys don't already know Yoshi OST, he's on YouTube, he's on Rumble now. Go check out Yoshi. He's a fantastic human being. He's another amazing Christian content creator out here on the interwebs. He plays lots of neat different games, and also is an artist. He was doing some drawing today, and it's always good to see him and have him. You'll be glad you did. Oh, that's all that we can hold, right? We're full now. Okay. Go dump this. Don't know why I went into my camera. I guess I could try. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Everything's fine. I didn't even break off the solar panels. We're fine. We're good. I could try to dock the ship onto these to make this quicker, but I don't think I fits. I think that that green thing sticking out of the side of that station, that's an algae farm. It takes sunlight and grows that algae in a tube for you to make algae salads and things of that nature. I think that would keep me from docking on that connector. Where's the sun at this time? Oh, sorry about the camera, guys. Where did the sun... It's down there. Okay. I need to try to position this ship to where it casts a shadow on that connector right there in front of us, so that I can stand here and do this and not fry. Like that. Now we be in the dark. It's too hot in the sun, you know? It's just too hot sometimes. This is gonna take a minute. How many of these can I hold? Oh, I can. I'm so strong. This will not take too long after all. Oh, this is the personal supply. I almost did it, chat. I almost did it. What did we get for here? Nothing. We got nothing for this box. We loaded up on components. How far is that connector? Can I just go to it? There's the food supplies. There's the spare parts. Down the hatch. Maybe we could take some of this back with us. Didn't I just down the hatch that? Oh, it's only taking one. Oh, right, because it's full of this and it can only hold a little bit. Okay, so we'll put some of that in, take some of that out. Okay. Yeah, we need to get the ship over here. My jetpack is so hot, I have to turn my dampeners off and just free float. Okay, going down the line. Next. Next up, we have spare parts. If you look to your left, put that in the shadow. I get my dampeners on. Can't reach. Can't reach it. Jetpack is so hot. I'm barely using it. It's so hot. It takes so long for this thing, the jetpack, to cool off. Okay. Alright, we'll put that in there. Take that out. Put that in there. And do the little dance again here. That is... Oh, I was like, there's no way that's full already. Now it's full. Now it's full. All right, how much more can we take? And that's it. That's all we can hold. I might try. I think I could dock to this connector. Let's go dump these parts on board. And see if we can just dock the whole thing here. What does Taming the Giant even mean? That's a fair question. It's the name of this scenario that we're playing, and it means there's this story written by a player in Space Engineers, and they built this world, not the planets, but all of the things in the solar system here, all the ships, stations, all of the lore entries, and you find these little data pads with tasks on them. They built all of that and put it into this solar system around these planets, and uploaded the whole thing as a package called a scenario to the Steam Workshop for the game Space Engineers. So you can subscribe to that scenario, and it basically doesn't download it, but it puts it on your. Actually, I think it does download it, but anyway, you play it in your game, something that someone else built. And so we're playing the scenario that Sarekh built. He's in YouTube with us right now, the Acne Empire. And the scenario is in this solar system that is a unique binary solar system called the Khora system. It's a binary system because if I can find them, there they are down there. There are two suns, two stars. See them down there? Binary star system. And around those two stars is that moon right there in the background. It's called, okay, I've already forgotten again. Lavinis, I think. Anyway, it's called that, and then that moon is in orbit around a planet named Khora, which is that. And the purpose of this scenario is to build infrastructure and develop, bases and stations and things like that in orbit around that planet. If that planet looks familiar, it's because it's very closely modeled after Jupiter in our solar system, which is a particular kind of planet called a gas giant. It's a giant planet. It's really big. It's a gas giant, my friend Yoshi. And we are here to tame the giant. Basically what that means is don't get too close to it. Gravity works. But yeah, that's where it's at. The full name of the scenario is Taming the Giant, Orbiting Khora. And that's Khora, and she's a giant. She's a gas giant. Yeah. So we're here to. Yeah. Have you known that guy? I've known a guy or two like that. What are we doing? What are we even doing here? Okay. That's gonna go. All right. Let's hide the empty crates and type in cargo, so we can see where all this stuff goes. Those go there. These were, I guess they actually go. No, that's the cargo container on this ship. I'm looking for cargo containers that are white. Why am I not seeing any? Oh, no, not white. Because I'm in. Okay, so white things like these words are in white. That means these inventories are on the grid that you're in. So I'm sitting in the cockpit of the little tug ship. So these are on the tug ship. We're looking for a different color inventory, like these orange ones. They're on a connected grid, which would be our big main ship. So yes, we want to put this there. And this also there. Okay. Oh, it didn't all fit? That's full. That is full of steel plates already. Okay. So we'll overflow into the metal grid box, I guess. And these hardly weigh anything. We're just gonna hold all that food in there for now. So, yes, ma'am. Yes, the puppy can have the crust. You gotta give. Thank you, my love. You gotta give your puppies the crust, guys. The pizza crusts are for the puppies. Okay, so we're looking at all inventories now. We're gonna search cargo and do a little bit of corrective measures here. Get things where they go for a moment, and then we need to pull out what we need to go put in that box. I know this is the most riveting content on the interwebs right now, but that's all right. We're here for it. You can't just land on it. We should try. Maybe we should try.
Welcome aboard.
There it went. Welcome in, Sonic. Good to see you. Hello. Puppy cam? Aw. I don't think he'll let me.
I'll bring him to him.
The mama can. It could be arranged. It could be arranged. Oh, we're in an ad break. Are you here, Sonic? Oh my gosh, with the 10 stream streak too? Let's go!
Sit down.
Huh?
Are you wanting a puppy cam?
Yeah.
Right here. I'll bring him to you, but I got food right here.
Oh, I don't, the camera can't see, like, past me. Actually. Purple Ninja!
Welcome aboard.
Mustache!
You had such a good streak until the stream changed. I know, you did too. Oh, it's so sad. And Yoshi's in ads for 20 more minutes? Turbo, okay, makes sense. Yes, I highly recommend it. I don't know if we can do the puppy cam. The wife will try. You can try it. You can pick him up.
Well, he's eating a pizza crust.
Oh, he's snacking. It will have to wait.
I'm not touching
the
him.
moments. Yes, Turbo is the way to watch the Twitches. That's for sure.
Alright, puppy cam. I got him on my
Okay,
arms.
here goes the puppies. You gotta put them right here. Give me kisses, Murphy. He's a Murphy. Can you see the Murphys? He's a little buddy right here. This is the wife's
doesn't like
puppy,
it.
who is also my friend.
He does not like
He's a Murphy. He's a good buddy. He's a kiss. He's very scary.
He doesn't
Okay,
like being held.
that was the best we get, guys.
There you go, baby dog.
Is that a manual SFX or automatic? SFX? Sound effects? Oh, that's, well, it's automatic for new followers, but I manually click it when I see you guys pop into the stream because I'm glad to see you. So, yeah, it's both, but it was manual just now, just for you, Sonic. I think that's actually where those go. I think we're kind of sorted now, guys.
Fast for the puppy cam.
Super Sonic Saved by Grace, I believe, asked yes for the puppy cam.
Did you see him?
I think it's a she.
She,
Sonic,
sorry.
I think you're she, right? Did you see the pup? Yes, I think she did because they're asking Dachshund.
No.
So no, he's a mix. She got him from kind of a higher end shelter around down here, and he came, all of his papers and all of that jazz. I forgot what I'm doing, guys. Oh, right. Anyway, he's supposed to be
Beagle?
Springer Spaniel Beagle mix. So, but in the face, he looks a little dachshund-y in the face. Yeah, he's 2, so he is all full grown up and everything. She wanted one of those little, like, purse dogs, like a tiny little lap dog. Let's go! Well done, Purple. Well done, my friend. Look at you go. I already updated it for you and everything. Purple Ninja has become this week's Gearbot of the month for at least 7 days. He will receive the well-deserved honor of the on-screen and in-chat celebration of his support for the channel. Thank you so much, my friend. And Yoshi, thank you for the clock in. Well done. Thank you for putting those cogs back into the machinery here at the factory. Doing all the good, my friend. This needs to not be stacked, I just noticed. That is 2 of those things. Okay, what are we doing, guys? Okay, we're gonna grab these. I don't love how large that window is that pops up when you point at these, so let's just take, like, I think 3 of those. And you know, this thing is like lasting forever. I'm gonna take all of them, y'all. I'm gonna take all the cargo frames. I'm hesitant to take any of these. I'll take that one. And then what else were we needing? Oh, why am I taking these into my pockets? We want these on board. We want these on board the ship that we're in right now.
It's weird. That makes sense. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing.
Why can't I see myself there?
But, you know what? I ordered chicken and bread on the side.
Okay, here we go.
Like that. So, I'm full.
Alright, so there's all that. All caught up.
Yeah.
How was your day, Purple? It's so good to see you. Chat, if you guys don't know Purple Ninja, he too is an amazing content creator here on Twitch. Definitely go check him out. He plays all kinds of fun FPV combat games, shooting games, survival games. He does some fantastic Bible studies. He's a dad, a veteran, as well. I almost said an engineer. You were a combat engineer, I think, right? Is what you did there, but a veteran, a dad, a Christian, a fantastic mustache. If you are interested in fantastic mustaches, he can tell you all of the things.
Good evening, gorgeous mustache.
I don't know if you could hear the wife there, Purple. She said, "Good evening, gorgeous mustache." Okay, so we need that there, and we can get back into cargoes here.
What?
Hide the empties. Oh, that's going from the same place to the same place. Okay, we're gonna get it, guys. We'll grab some more of these. So that's personal supplies. Those are spare parts. What else was it? I think motors was on the list. We have so many motors. Okay, we'll go give that a shot.
No, you'll be jerk tomorrow. You'll fall asleep and be sweaty and not want to go. I'll make Blake get you up.
Oh, wait. Okay, well, we're gonna do it this time anyway, but I forgot we're supposed to try to dock the whole ship onto this.
Hey, the guy that created this game, with the scenario you're playing right now, is in his chat. Isn't that cool? And he told me hi from what now? The Imperial...
The Acne Empire.
The Acne Empire said hello to me too.
Like, I don't think I actually say that right. I think it's because I've heard like in the YouTube videos, it's Aknin is things of the Empire is Aknin. So I think it's yeah, I guess I am saying it right. Acne.
I don't know. It
It's
sounds
the
really
best.
good, and I'm appreciative, so it made me happy.
Why am I not looking right at the connector here of the ship that I'm docked with? How am I even docked on that? I'm like barely even touching it.
Well, there'll be more space tomorrow. I'm just lazy. I just threw it all in there.
Well, I put the bread and the chicken in the container, but there's tissue paper, hey, right, tinfoil, and parchment paper.
What is going on here? Connector. This is the spare parts connector, yes? Didn't I just take like a whole bunch of... Oh, it sucked him out of the ship as soon as I connected to it. It's automatic. He's so good. He's so good at what he does, guys. as soon as I docked onto this, it sucked all those construction components that go in here. It sucked them right. Oh. So do I want to dock the whole big ship onto this? Is it going to automatically suck what it wants out until it gets what it needs, perhaps?
Ooh.
What is happening to my... Sorry, I'm watching my my encoder over here, my chat and stuff. That it just like stroked out a little bit. All right, moving on. Personal supplies can be found down the hall, first connector on the right.
It's a beautiful plant. I remember behind him.
Okay, can I put these things in my pocket right now? Yes. Want those. Alright, we gotta manually load this one, guys. Personal supplies, do you take that? It said suit modules. Is this not what it meant by suit modules? Apparently that's not what it meant by suit modules. Not sure what other suit modules there are. I don't think there are suit modules. Alright. We'll go get some containers, some tanks. Some O2 H2 tanks. Sorry about the camera, guys. Let's fix that. Actually, I'm boring myself. This is not as riveting going back and forth here. It's going to take a while to get these all loaded in. So let's go to the next stop.
When people on the stream want to do
I do need to go inside and get the rest of those jetpack modules, though. That would be very good. Connected.
Welcome aboard.
He did not.
FaithForge Gaming. Hey yo, welcome into the factory. Good to see you again, my friend. I hope you had a good day. I don't think I caught you if you were streaming today. I caught you last night. I fell asleep lurking to you. Guys, if you don't know FaithForge Gaming, he also is an amazing Christian content creator here on Twitch, and he's on the Rumble. Definitely go check him out. An enormous community over there. Fantastic people. You will not be sorry that you did. I don't know why Streamlabs isn't... oh, they did. You're right there. Awesome. He was last playing Just Chatting. He's very good at that game. How was your stream, Faith? Thank you for popping in. Alright, so I need to empty all of these back out of my pocket again and go get that thermal regulator goodness. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the food back out of here right now, too. We'll do some cooking later. I'm putting these in the cockpit of the ship. What the deuce? I don't need these in this ship. I need them in the other big ship that I've just connected to. Like, right here is fine. We'll just put them right here. Except that's full. Oh. Keep thinking the orange is... Ugh. Okay, so that's this connector. That needs to go there. There we go. I'm gonna have to drag these over. For some reason it's not just typically when you connect to a connector and open the inventories, it would be the very first one on the top, and you can just click, 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 click. Get rid of the foods for the moment. We're gonna go explore a little. Friday we'll work on, there's a new ship around on the other side of Khora. I think it's on the other side of Khora. It's what it looks like. I hope it is, because if not, it's like on Khora, and we'll find out if we can just go land on it, Yoshi. But let's see. Yeah, I don't have it lit up right now, but so we'll work on going and trying to get the new ship, the upgraded ship, and then Saturday we will be going there to the planet. It's a moon technically, but we'll be going to the moon and attempting to build our science outpost station to support 4 scientists right here on Khora's moon. It's gonna be so good. All right, let's turn the thrusters off for the now, and we can turn our spotlights off and get back aboard our ship. This jetpack heats up like ridiculously fast. I didn't stream today. Just watching and working on your website. Sweet. Your website is very well done, by the way. Very shiny, very functional. I dig it. Well done. Oh, and over on the Rumble,
Welcome
you
aboard.
get another welcome in. Thank you for the support over there on the Rumble. I don't really know what I'm doing over there, but we're there for it. We are there for the lurks and for supporting, for the camaraderie and the brother and sisterhood. What are we doing? What's smoking? Oh, that's the Khora station. Oh, the Khora station. We got to go get the those jetpack modules, guys. You were just gonna let me leave? I obviously like black and gold, yes, and that's cool because I dig it too. My kind of color scheme. Well, you can see on the channel. Oh my gosh, guys, you gotta let me know these things. You have no game volume. We're just chatting. We're just chatting here. We're supposed to be streaming. I've been chatting since after dinner. Crazy, and that's the wrong button. Give it a sec, guys. We'll get back in there. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Father, for the word game. There we are. Okay, yeah, let's stream. We're done chatting about dinner. Hello? Oh my gosh, you get some volume now and everything. I mean, there's not a whole lot to hear in space, but there are sounds.
He did good with the music.
Sorry, I'm running my jetpack with no inertial dampeners here, so there's some wobbly. Get in there. Get in there. Alright, we need to go ransack this station and get the goods that we somehow left behind earlier. So what was it we were looking for? It was a locker. Inset kitchen. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for these in an armory. And this is just in a regular connector. I think these are for me. I think I can have this ice. Because they have a lot of ice. Yeah, look, they have all their irrigation system ice in here. I think we can has this. We're gonna try to find that connector too. These are mine. I accidentally put them in there. We'll have to get those out at some point. Okay, inset kitchen and lab freezer and lockers. Okay, lockers, armory, kitchen, and lab freezer. I'm not gonna be able to carry all that. Okay, here's this. Boom! We got our thermal regulator back. No more overheating jetpack. Oh, feels good. Alright, so these are all right here by the exit. We'll just leave those there for the moment. Let's see, so we're looking for a locker and inset kitchen. And again, this is 0 gravity, so that stuff could be anywhere. That's a bed. Another armory. Oh, more of the goods. We'll take those. Hey, wait, is that that's an inset kitchen right there. Found them. Okay, so now we're just looking for a locker. Go throw these in here. Well, that's full, so I guess we'll hold on to those. Alright, now we're looking for a locker with, I don't even remember what it has in it, but we need it. And then we're going to need to find that connector 2 on our way out and take that ice with us. That's a lab locker. It was a locker, right? Regular locker. For some reason, that has a grinder in it. I empty. The lab freezer had some seeds. Lockers 3. Yeah, so we're looking for lockers 3. Hey, look, there's the ones that we're filling up. This one's almost full already. Motors, small tubes. We can probably hit it up with some small tubes. Oh my gosh, I have one more new sub to go on. I didn't even see that. You guys are amazing. You legendary Gearbox, you. Okay, so we're looking for lockers 3 in this lab freezer, probably right here. Yep. Take those. And lockers. Still looking for the lockers. Faith Forge Gaming? Look at you go. With the gift. Oh, with the goal too! Let's go! You a legend, Faith Forge. Thank you so much, my friend. Easy Border, welcome to the Gearbot family as well. Thank you, Faith. You did not have to do that. That was very cool. Thank you for the support. God bless you. Thank you from the wife as well. This is backwards. No, this is not the same room. Thank you, that was very cool. We have a goal hit. Let's go. So good. Help keep the factory running, keep the love and hope and healing spreading across these interwebs. God bless you, man. Doing all the good. Here, there, and everywhere you go. What is that? Oh, an action relay. Don't want to mess with that. Have you boys seen any lockers? They do all have things to say, but they're not going to tell me where the lockers are at. This is a bookshelf that I got a bunch of lore out of already. Okay, so now that we're thoroughly turned around every which way, which door did we just come in? I think we came in this door, but I think we came in like this. Does this look familiar? Or wait. I don't know. I think that's the way. I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah, I don't remember coming in right next to the fan. This seems safe. This is the way. Yes, this is a reactor. You shouldn't probably stand. Sir, are you supposed to be standing on the reactor? It's a nuclear reactor, you know. Yes, you are standing on the reactor. You're the chief engineer. You may stand on any reactor you choose. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway. Sorry to bother you. Chief engineer, you may stand on any reactor you choose. Indeed. Have you seen any lockers, sir? Okay. My access to the nuclear reactor is denied. That's the end of the line, guys. Where did we miss the lockers? And what was even in them, actually? Do we really care that bad? I've already forgotten what it was. Oh, yeah, it was these. It's only got one thermal regulator in it, and that's what we've kind of been hurting on. I mean, on the other hand, it does have one thermal regulator in it. Because overheating jetpacks are the worst. 2,000 hours of space engineers, I've never had a jetpack overheat on me once. I guess in the future times we've conquered that issue. Alright, we missed a set of lockers somewhere, everybody. Was not in this room. I bet it's in the farm. Bet they were in here. That's the food processor. It's the lab cooler or lab locker. Darn it. That's not a locker. It's a desk. It's an empty desk. Those are shelves. It was not in the farm. What are the chances that he put lockers on the outside of the ship? Outside of the station? I think they're pretty poor. Those look like lockers, but it's actually called an armory.
That dude standing right there, baby, looks like he's like impatient. Like, what's up? Like, I'm tired of standing here waiting. What do you got?
That dude does look like he's ready for a break or done being here for sure. Bighorn says, do thermal regulators boost the output of the staff of embers or staff of fracturing? The thermal regulator, that's funny. Definitely the staff of embers. It's all about the hotness. You are always so good for a smile and a laugh, Bighorn. Hey, what I found. Wait, these are the. Okay. Okay. Won't get me to stop out the Valheim references. You have to boo me out. Oh, you cannot be brown nosed. I can't sweeten you up. I need to get. Have you gone to the Ashland yet, Bighorn? Did I miss it? Because we can just do that Friday or Saturday if that's an option. Okay, dampener's off. Go deliver these goods. Did we get whatever we went back in there for? I mean, mostly the thermal regulator, right? I think I'm happy with that. Where's that personal supplies connector? Right there. I'm gonna drop this extra grinder off real quick. crazy it doesn't want any of this stuff. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Negative. I was/am prepared to go, but you had to drop everything and travel to my son's because life. Ugh, life. Hey, Mims.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome in, ma'am. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. I hope you've had a good week so far.
Hello.
Not working too hard. The wife said hello. Makes it sound as if it was a burden, but I promise it was not. No, I know. You're an amazing family man, Bighorn. And by all accounts, you've got an amazing family. So I'm very thankful and happy for that.
Welcome aboard.
The real Kalen? Oh, let's go with the raid. Matthew raid. Where's Matthew? Matthew, thank you for bringing your community over this way. Mad Mims, the legend indeed. Oh, Matthew URG. Yes. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the factory. I don't have a custom shout out for you yet. Very good timing though. You brought Mims in, or Mims came in right now. If you guys don't know Matthew URG, he's also on Rumble, also on Twitch. Another fantastic Christian content creator. Definitely go check out Matthew URG. Oh, right in the middle of an ad. Thank you, Mims. Thank you for the shout out. Good looking out. Oh, Star Wars Jedi. We can talk about some Fallen Order now. I gotta drop my pockets though, or we're gonna have problems. We had got an ad over in 20 seconds. Oh, let's go, Matthew. You have Turbo, I presume. Thank you again for bringing your community over here. For any of y'all, okay, perfect, Kaylin. Thank you for the updates. For any of y'all that don't know, and so good to see you, by the way, Kaylin. How have you been? Any of you that don't know me, I'm Balak. We are a Christian, family-friendly game stream, variety game stream here. And we are getting into this week into some Space Engineers, playing a custom scenario. So good to have you guys in. So Matthew, you're playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, it says. Tell me how long you've been playing that and how much do you love or hate it? That's the... That's the second one, right? It's Jedi Survivor and then Fallen Order, or do I have that backwards? God bless you guys for being here. I am glad to see you. I've got a bunch of stuff in my pockets I have to empty. Why is it... Okay, can I just put this stuff in the survival kit? To a degree, apparently. Until I can't. Is there anything down there I want to hold on to? Nah. Okay. What about food? Oh well, I'm fine. Food doesn't weigh much. We're just going to carry the food around for a minute. Get out of here. I've been playing on and off for several months. You don't mind it, but sometimes going in circles isn't so fun. Yeah. It's the like the progressiveness of it. You know, you play through a whole level, and it takes a while. They're insane levels, and then we're gonna bounce out, guys. You play through it for a while, through a whole level, and then you get a thing that unlocks the ability to go into all of those places that you couldn't go into when you passed them as you were working your way through that level. So then you've got to go back through the level again to get to that door that you couldn't open or do the thing you couldn't do. I feel that. I played them both. I loved them. I mean, I really enjoyed the mechanics of them, and the story was really good. I enjoyed them a lot. 53 clicks straight towards the giant herself, the gas giant Khora. I mean, I know it's actually probably like hundreds of clicks from us, but the gravity well in that planet is not to be trifled with. So cross your fingers, because we're just gonna turn the HUD off and go for broke. I do need to see when we hit top speed though. Oh, we're already at top speed, of course. All these hydrogen thrusters, killing it. Yeah, that's the most irritating of it, but I enjoy it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Man, I'll tell you a funny story, guys, about Jedi. And thank you again, Matthew, for popping in and bringing your stream here. I've already got a compass at the top of my screen. That is a planetary type of a thing. You don't get compasses in space, so we are already near the gravity well of this massive gas giant.
No whammies.
My wife said, "No whammies. I will try my best, my love." So in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I think Survivor was the first one, right? And then Fallen Order. It tells you in both games, actually, it tells you as you're loading the game in at some point, stop. You're on a mouse and keyboard. This is a controller game. This game is designed to be played on a controller, and you will have a better time on a controller. Are you sure you want to continue with a mouse and keyboard? And I was like, yeah, I'm on a computer. I play with a mouse and keyboard. Let's go. And I had a lot of fun with it, but there are so many force abilities that I really couldn't like do. No whammies. Love the references from last century. You leave us alone. You're a reference from last century too, Bighorn. Also, wife, I think Bighorn just called you old.
Me?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You wanna know what? I turned 50 this year and I wear it proudly.
She wears it proudly, she said. I'm not saying the other part.
Yes, please.
She said, you know what? I turned 50 this year and I wear it proudly. She wears it more than proudly. She wears it beautifully.
You.
Uh-oh. Mims is like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's so cute.
I don't care
What was I saying? Oh, Jedi. So it's like, don't play this with a controller. You're on a mouse and keyboard. Use a controller. Don't use the mouse and keyboard. And I was like, let's go. There's so many force abilities. It's hard to like do. It's hard to play as good as you know that Jedi can be. It's hard to be that good with the mouse and keyboard. So I actually bought a controller. And I mean, as I've told many of you many times before in the past, I didn't grow up gaming. I didn't like have all the PlayStations and the Xboxes and all of the Segas and all of the things. But so it took, a little, it's kind of foreign feeling to me. But it wasn't that hard to get used to, but I could not play that game at all. Like, at all with a controller. Any game. I don't think I can. My hands do mouse and keyboard. I don't know why I'm moving this hand like that. My hands do mouse and keyboard. It was so, and I'd been playing the Jedi game for a good long while before I broke down, and I realized how much potential there is for all of the the parkour and the combat and everything. And I just want, it's like I grew up with the old Star Wars, and so I love that stuff too. And I just wanted to to be the best Jedi I could be, And so I went ahead and broke down. I got the controller, and oh my god, I couldn't even play the game anymore. I tried it for like an hour, I think, maybe, and went right back to the mouse and keyboard. I promise, I have ears on both. Yeah, that's true. Yes, Bighorn says he promised he has ears. You are allowed, Big. We will allow it. Man, if Survivor is before Fallen Order, then darn, because you thought it was the other. Matthew, it may be. So what's the main planet that you're on there in Fallen Order?
We were.
I think you're right. Now that you say that, I feel pretty. Yeah, that was right. Survivor was after Fallen Order. That is correct. Yes, ma'am.
Why did bring up my age?
Nobody brought up your age, baby. You said whammies, and that no whammies. That saying that's not what the kids are saying nowadays. And so he said nice reference from last century or something like that.
Wait, what?
Oh man, I forgot which I'm on. I've been on 2 or 3 planets. Oh, okay. I think it's the reason I was asking is because I think I can remember the one from Survivor, which I'm sure of it now. It is the second game. I could remember that one. It's called Cat. It's with a K. It's like a KHA something. If I heard it, I would know that one, but I don't think I would remember the name of the one from Fallen Order. So that was a really weak system of trying to figure that out for us. But my brain clicked. It is Fallen Order was first, and then Survivor. But man, they're both so good, and I still haven't found opened all of the areas. I haven't found all of the things. I've got like every planet and every POI to like 90% or something like that, but I think there's only like one planet in each game that I've cleared the whole planet. Like everywhere I go, there's something somewhere that I was like, I have no idea how to get up there. I have no idea how to get to that thing or whatever. So I go back to it a little bit now and then, and I mean, I loved my time playing those games, but it doesn't take very long after I go back that I'm like, all right, that's enough of this. I get back to the point where I remember what it was that made me stop in the first place, and I'm like, okay, that's enough of this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Real Exo Fox, the Real Exo. Thank you, Fox, for coming in. Thank you for the raid, for bringing your community over here. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you. And Stunning Wreck, welcome in.
Welcome
I know you got
aboard,
the auto, but I'm going to give you a manual. Welcome aboard to the factory. Raiders, if you guys don't know me, I am Balak. We're a family-friendly Christian variety game stream here. We're doing some Space Engineers this week, playing a custom scenario built by another gamer of the community named Sarekh, and it's amazing. Check out his work. Chat, if you guys don't already know Real Exo Fox, definitely go check him out. Very cool cat, very neat, fun community. He plays all kinds of games as well here on Twitch. Definitely go drop him a follow. You've been doing Power World lately, right? What were you playing today, Fox? I did not see you on or Power World. Yes, awesome. Doing Fox Raid, let's go. Doing Blessed, brother. I hope your stream is going well. Thank you so much for that, friend. You are very, very welcome, my friend. You deserve it. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure over there. With the schedule, the new schedule and stuff, I'm often only able to just pop over and lurk for a bit, but I do enjoy my time over there. It's a great community, and he's a cool cat. So are you over on Fatbeard's Power World server, or are you just playing Power World with the rest of the internet right now? We finished the reading of Deuteronomy, started in Joshua, and then played some Power World. Awesome! Hallelujah! Very good. And yes, wait, cheese. And yes, cheese, I do see what you're saying. I was going off the verse, though, too. There's so much we cannot understand. Cheese, did I miss cheese? Where is cheese? Getting used to the new hours, Ballot? Well, it's 9:17, and I'm not passed out on the couch, so my body is, at least. But yeah, it feels like this week is... Last week I was just buried beneath the... It was my... gosh. Yeah, it was my second week last week at the new job, so this is my third week. And last week I was buried with we had some big jobs that we were trying to get bid out, and Still learning all of the things. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm ever the apt pupil. But yes, Mims, it feels like I'm kind of falling into that groove a little bit. And I'm so blessed. I'm very happy to see so many of you guys from our daytime streams coming and finding your way over here for the evening. Let me tab out of the game real quick, because I feel like if Bearded Cheese is in here and I missed him, I'm going to feel so bad. I don't see him though, or any other cheese for that matter. It was a false cheese alarm. Fox says, I've been doing a single person run so that we can play with crowd control and not break someone's base. Okay, what's crowd control? Sorry, I was answering something she said on a conversation. Okay, cool. I got you. Thanks, Rec. He was in my chat, may have popped out. Got you. Hasn't said anything. Okay, thank you guys. Yes, Bearded Cheese is fantastic as well, and I haven't been able to catch a single one of even a little piece of his stream since I started the new job. So sad. It's like that, Bob. Guys, we have had this compass on the top of our screen for a minute. I'm pretty afraid of having the horizon indicator pop up in a second and sucking us into this planet. So just saying. That's why I'm being so kind of baby-and about getting in here. Gotta run, been a long... Matthew, thank you again so much for the Bighorn. That's not even what gravity sounds like, Bighorn. How did that even scare me? Thank you again, Matthew, for popping in. It was good to see you at the factory, my friend. I will look forward to... I'll keep my eyes peeled for the next time I can catch you. And you are over on Rumble as well, correct? I think I've seen you in the Rumble Christian Alliance. Fox, thank you for putting those cogs back into the machinery here at the factory, my friend. Getting your clock in. Lucky it's so late, I would put you to work. Crowd control. Oh, so crowd control is where the viewers can interact and cause chaos while we play. Oh, crowd control. Right. Can be awesome, especially in games that they can do something to affect the actual gameplay. Right. Yeah. Titus had a version of that set up with Forza, where you could, like, you know, hit his brake or turn his steering wheel and stuff. Faith Forge Gaming, thank you for the check-in and the hydrate. Oh man, I need it. I need the hydrate.
It's Friday.
Baby, it's not Friday. It's just your Friday. It's only Friday for you, my love. My wife is off for the next 2 days, which is a seldom treat. So she's over here like, it's Friday. It's actually, I'm telling you. That is correct, Mouse. Oh, so good. We're 3 clicks out, and I don't have a horizon indicator of death of the gravity well. This planet is so giant. I'm afeared of it. I have a healthy fear of gravity, that's all. Oh my gosh, I don't have a healthy fear of speed though. We're still traveling 100 meters per second. I'm less than 1 click from this thing. Okay, avert. Evasive maneuvers. Okay, we're fine. Hydrogen thrusters are amazing. Alright, we'll turn those off for a minute. We're down to 40% hydrogen. We've got to find some ice, guys. And we're not supposed to mine in this, Oh! Yes, Fox, that was perfect. It is, in fact, the price is wrong. We were supposed to get that 15,000 ice out of that other connector on the station. That's why I wanted to dock my ship, the whole big ship, to the station. Oh well, we have 40% ice. I'm sure we'll be fine. Hey, Backcountry Dill, welcome in, Dill. God bless you for popping in. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Guys, if you don't know Backcountry Dill, also a fellow Christian, family-friendly streamer over on Rumble. You can find him there. Dill, I don't think you Are you? I don't think you're on Twitch, right? I hope you're not on Twitch and I'm speaking out of turn. I don't think I follow you on Twitch. But he has some fantastic conversations, a great community over there at Dill. He is on Twitch. Oh my gosh. I'll fix that tonight, my friend. So go check him out on Twitch and on Rumble. Dill's a lot of fun. You guys go say hello to our little friend. Thank you for the clock in. Oh, that's I'm behind or ahead or something. Oh yes, that was very, very well spoken. Train wreck. Well, shipwreck. Just a wreck. It's just a stunning wreck. Not a train, not a ship. It's a stunning wreck. I'm just gonna say wreck. Unless you prefer something else, let me know. Very good timing. That was bad form. Hey, I was asking because I needed to know. Because if he is on Twitch, I need to follow him if I'm not already. I may already be, I just don't ever see him pop up on there. Stunning. Yes, stunning, yes, got you. They all work. All of the wrecks are stunning. I gotta kind of focus a little bit. You get within 1,000 meters of these things and you tend to slam into them, and then you've traveled all this way for a little explosion and some necessary ship repairs afterwards. It is funny. Such a wreck. I'm such a wreck, it's stunning. Yes, that is cute. I get it. I like it. In fact, I think I've known a few of you in my life. What's great though about stunning wrecks of people, I mean really we're all a stunning wreck and we all need Christ to fix us up, but people that would describe themselves as such, I mean I know a few really, and they'd be proud about it, you know. Be like, oh, he called you a, yep, that's right, absolutely, that's how I roll, I make it work. Okay guys, we're here. Well, we're here, that's the good news. But there's also bad news. Sad trombones sometimes play when you mean to play sad violins. Need to lurk, long day tomorrow. Mims, thank you for the lurk, ma'am. We are going to get your lurk somewhere to do some good, but that is the sad news, guys, is I also had a day, and I've got one tomorrow, and I'm past my bedtime. So we basically are setting this thing up to run, give or take, from 6 p.m. to 9. And I'll stay long as I'm able to, you know, play it day by day and see how that goes. But my hip is on fire right now, and so I've got to get. I've got a little inversion table here at the house that I need to go flip over on that, and I think I'm going to be passing out pretty quick after that. So I'm so proud of myself though. I haven't stayed up past like 8 or 8:30 in years. I get up at like 4 o'clock every morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I go to bed, you know, 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock is late for me. So I am so thankful for all you guys being here, and I'm so thankful for the raids, everybody, all of the new friends. Did we happen to hit, 168? We're so close. I think this week we're going to hit our 170 follower goal. Faith Forge Gaming coming in clutch, knocking out the sub goal that we had. It's been a fantastic day, guys. It's so blessed. I feel so blessed with all of you being here. But yes, alas, I am going to need to call it there. So let me know in chat, who are we raiding? Time to raid Stunning Wreck. Oh, they're so good for the back. Oh yes, oh my gosh. Inversion tables. If you guys have back problems or hip problems, just check into it. Check into getting an inversion table. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on Twitch. So talk to somebody that knows what they're doing or whatever. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you, Faith, for the biddies. Good man. But yeah, I can't recommend it. They're way more affordable than they sound like. You can get one. You can get it shipped to you and set it up in minutes. And it won't fix your back problems, but it's amazing to treat the pain and treat the symptoms. I wish it lasted longer. It'll let you feel good for like. And a stunning Wreck. You are stunning, Wreck. Thank you so much. Well done for the biddies. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out. Yoshi says it is a medieval torture device. You're not so far from wrong. The trick is to not hang upside down longer than you feel comfortable doing so, because after that point, then it could become torturous. But we get the option of flipping right back over when we're ready. So I recommend like 2, maybe 3 minutes at a time, and it'll give you several hours of relief. They're amazing. But yeah, I got to go get that. Bighorn says, "Oh, Yoshi, you said, is it a medieval?" I thought you said it is, like factually, like it's a medieval torture. I'm not sure that it was, but I wouldn't be surprised. If you put me in it and didn't let me flip back, it would be torture. Yeah, I could see that being used as such. Bighorn says, "I'm considered a senior in some circles, but I don't have old aches yet. Are you knocking on wood, sir?"
Yeah, really.
I'm not even old. I mean, I'm not even senior. I'm not even that old. I work too hard, and honestly, I think a lot of it is, the job that I did played a big part of it. All of the weird angles and on ladders and hanging incredibly heavy custom chandeliers off to the side and all of this. It all added into it, but the diving, it kind of prompted my body for early breakdown. All of the repeated hyperbaric operations daily for years. It plays a toll on your body. So
Skateboarding.
knock now for sure. Yeah. The wife's right. She said so did skateboarding. I mean, I've always just lived an active, very active, crazy lifestyle, and I did all the things and had all the fun, and now I got all the pains. But God blessed me and gifted me with many gifts and skills that I've been able to use to, accept opportunities He's put in front of me. And I've got this amazing job now. I've got my own office, and I'm able to. They've got a chair and a desk that are copacetic for the issues that I have, and it's been very good. So, yeah. Not even 40 yet, and always hurting. No, we've got to take it easy, guys. We've got to figure out a way. They can't push us so hard. They can't break us. But also, we do need to suck it up, because I love everybody of all ages, but the generations are different. Bighorns were tougher than Baloks, and Baloks are tougher than Bubba's in here, and we can't lose that edge, that grit, Throwing off a horse when you were 7, oh my gosh, that horses will mess you up bad for sure. All right, so I haven't figured out for sure yet what the best, most effective order of doing this is. I've got to raid Twitch, I've got to raid Rumble. I think that if I get the Twitch raid done, it's quick, easy, and carries many of our friends with it. Then I can do the raid on Rumble, because Rumble is actually what sends out the stream everywhere now. So I'll shut that down last. So do let me know. I'm going to snooze that ad. We're not going to have an ad going into our raid. Do let me know in chat. I'm keeping my eyes on chat as I'm checking this out and looking. We're going to need to find another family-friendly content creator to raid out to. If you know anyone on Twitch or on Rumble, do please let me know. We've got Pastor Baggins chatting on. He's in a group chat chatting with all kinds of people there. Let's see what is popping around. It was so good to meet all of you new guys, new friends, new brothers and sisters. So good. And again, we'll be back Friday. We'll be doing all of this all over again on Friday. Where are my manners? If you guys did get a follow in, please do copy and paste that into the channel. We're going to raid out to, we're going to spread the factory love around the interwebs. And then I just have to post up a manual, unfortunately, raid for the sub raid. The auto one, it doesn't ever pop it out right. So let me get that popped in like so. There we go. Faith, thank you so much, my friend. It will be a blessed night. You guys have made it so good. So it was so easy to pass this many hours. It's crazy. Okay, so where are we going, guys? Let us decide. Probably not going to find anybody else playing Space Engineers right now, just saying. I know that's going to break y'all's heart. You were all here for the epic inventory management in space simulator. Oh, excuse me. I'm seeing a bunch of tags that aren't family friendly. Is it too late? Most of the people that I follow are not in here streaming right now. Well, I mean, we can raid out to Pastor Baggins. It looks like he's on a Zoom call. I'm not sure if he's even running it. Refresh that one more time. I think that's the plan. Oh, I know there's some sailors in here. Let's go raid UV Groovy. I don't know if y'all already know UV Groovy. There may be some language with his partners that he may be playing with. He's playing Sea of Thieves and he's pushing for partner. He's been a Sea of Thieves streamer for a long time. And he's great, people. So let's go show UV some love over there on the seas. And I do hope y'all have a fantastic night, a good Thursday. We will welcome in the Friday, hopefully together. I'll be back here at 6 p.m. Central Time on Friday. Love to see y'all then. If I don't see you then, like I said, bless each other, be a light, and hug your moms, call a friend, touch some grasses, do all of the things, and we hope we will see you when we see you. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and over on Rumble, give me just a moment and we will be raiding out to somebody fantastic on Rumble as well. Let's get that pulled up here. Give me just a moment. Hey, Purple, thank you. Thank you, sir. See you Friday. You have a great rest of the night as well. Let's get Rumble pulled up here. Who are we raiding out to? It's a little bit of a process over here on Rumble, isn't it, guys? You gotta manually find where you're looking. Let's see, we get some campfire talks going. Oh yeah, it's the other side of It's the other side of Pastor Stream. Let me get this copied up. Okay, so then we got to do a raid message with that in it. And like I said, thank you guys for being here and for the follows and all of the support. And we will see you Friday. Take care and God bless.